What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? All right, let's chop it up this morning. Hope you guys had a good night's sleep. Waiting to get on this holiday, this Memorial Day holiday. But you know what it is. We still talk this boxing. We'll be out with the family the rest of the day. Well, nah, I'm gonna still check this boxing all day. What's going on? Gilbert Jimenez in the building. What's happening, man? Somebody said, get away from crabs and snakes, dog. Oh, you talking about Mayweather. Tank in Baltimore doesn't need Mayweather promotions. Hey, man, yeah, well, he's got them. So, may not need them, but you got them. Bingo. Rich Blackwell. What's going on, Rick Blackwell in the building? $7. What's going on, man? Freddie in the building. Carl Ward, what's happening with you? Viva Tu Vida in the building. What's going on, man? Alden Johnson in the house. What's going on? Brandon Tudor, what's good, brother? Big Shrek in the building. What's going on? Say good morning, King Fanon, and happy Memorial Day to you and the family. God bless. We already started cooking and smoking the meats. That's what's up, man. It's gonna be fun today. Even though I'm just hanging out with my son, I'm hanging out with my kids today, man. I'm gonna do a few videos, do this, but I'm gonna sit back and I got my whole family. Well, I got my not my outside family, but my son and daughter here today. I feel good. So slept half the day yesterday. So that's all I need. That's my same day vacation when I just sleep, sleep and sleep and sleep, man. With animal shows in the background. Brandon Tudor in the building. What's going on, man? Happy Memorial Day. Absolutely. To everybody that served. Good morning, King Fanon. Absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I got that. My man, Sark Mar in the building. What's going on, man? What's up with you? Patrick Jordan, what's going on? Q Lee in the building. Kenneth Howard, what's going on? Mark Cardine, what's going on, Mike? How you feeling, man? Say Big Shrek said, relax today, King. You deserve it. Well, you know what, dog? When you got your own business and you work for yourself, something my dad taught me, you don't get days off, dog. You know what I mean? But I'm going to take some of the day. I'm going to do some of the day. Other than that, dog, seriously, I really do enjoy talking boxing with y'all every day. As long as King don't come around. What's going on, King? As long as he don't come around, dog, it's usually real fun, man. Said Mike Hardin said Leonard Ellerby is such a real dude, always keeps it real. Yeah, I like him, man. No joke, man. I like him, dog. No joke. I like Leonard Ellerby, man. Now he probably ain't the type of dude that I would hang out with on a regular basis. Cause he got that Steve, what do you call his name? What's that man's name? He got that Steve Harvey vibe. He got a little bit of a Steve Harvey vibe. But hey, man, you can't deny that man works really, really hard. He's very, very smart. And, he tells it like it is, man. He tells it like it is. He rides with his dude. Floyd. And, I like that. Yeah, he got that Steve Harvey vibe, a little bit of that Steve Harvey vibe going on with him. But it's all good, man. I just kind of joke about that. But he seems like, man, he's taking care of Tank, man. You can't tell me that man is not excellent at his job, man. And dude, like Leonard, like all that stuff that George Wood in that super chat, brother. Much love. Say good morning and enjoy your day, Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, sir. Well, I got a project today, man. I'm gonna get some of this. I'm gonna get on this phone today, and I'm getting these cups done. I'm gonna get these cups done, and I'm gonna get these t-shirts done, man. But not with like Fanon on it. I got different ideas, man, because I know what we are. I know what we are now. So I'm gonna get one with that, man, because it ain't nothing but the truth, bro. Terry Schmooth said Ellerby is a good, educated man and a money maker, great at his job, and produce good results. Yeah, he does. Absolutely, man. One of the most underestimated. I think he's one of the most underestimated people in all of boxing, Leonard Ellerby, without a doubt. Q Lee said, yo, I heard Tank told Tio in the fight that he's about to lose his money. Savage. Oh, you know that. You know what he's about to. Man, what are you doing? Dog, see, that just tells me them dudes is idiots. And you betting on what you want to happen and not what you think is going to happen. Man, did you see that video, Q Lee, of Errol Spence talking to Ryan Garcia, where he was looking at him like, you're going to bet me $20,000 that this guy is going to beat Rolly? Rolly's going to beat him? Yeah, no worries. Like, he looked at him like, man, are you stupid? Yeah, okay, you're going to give me $20,000 tomorrow? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, show up, you're going to give me $20,000. That's what he looked like he was saying. Like, you're going to give me $20,000 tomorrow? No worries, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you for your money. Free $20,000 means you just paid for my you paid for my trip, my hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like, no worries, man. Oh, yeah, they definitely about to lose their money, man. Oh, man. The absolutely phony Ryan. Yeah, I like Ryan, though, dog, but Ryan just being silly, man. Ryan was starstruck, bro. He said Rick Glazer would disagree about Ellerby. I don't care. The fact that Rick Glazer speaks poorly of you is a bit of a compliment. Look, man, Leonard Ellerby, it's all down to results. It's all down to results, and you can't deny that man's results. And on top of it, you at the same time of being a very confident dude, he plays his lane. I mean, I like the dude, man. I'm telling you, that's not an easy. Now, I don't mean to insult him when I'm saying this, but being the number 2 guy ain't easy. Being the number 2 guy is not easy. When you dealing with a guys with an ego that Floyd Mayweather Jr. type of ego, and you dealing with and you got to deal with like Gervonta's type of, kind of inconsistencies that he's on, man, dude, that ain't easy, man. That's a real skill set, man. So my hat goes off to him. I think he's an excellent executive, man. I've been around a lot of executives too. He's an excellent executive. Does his job, bro. Bala said, apologies, didn't capitalize the F and Fanon. My autocorrect need to recognize. Hey, no worries, man. Don't worry. We don't trip like that around here over misspellings as much as I misspell. What's going on, Quincy Carter in the building? What's happening, man? Hey, Quincy, man, why your boy ducking the fight, man? Why your boy Terrence ducking the fight, man? It's time to sign the deal, dog. Hey, Mike Cardina said, did you see what Ellerby said about Ryan? He said if you really wanted to fight, you would make Golden Boy do it. I've tried on 2 occasions. Absolutely, man. You know he don't want that fight. Well, look, man, he may want that fight, but he don't want that fight. Much love in that super chat. He's kind of like Bud. He want that fight, but he don't really want that fight. Like, that fight should be, man, and don't believe anybody saying that fight is about to get announced, because it is not. According to somebody who's like, nah, bruh, we just out here running. That, I believe what that dude says. Like, nah, we just staying ready so you ain't ready. You know what I mean? Ellerby, Javier Martinez, hey, Mike Cardenas, thank you, brother. Said, Fanon, Ellerby is a smooth and savvy business. Yeah, absolutely, man. He does his thing, man. They know what and you know what I really like about him? You know what I'm saying? What I like about him is that he knows what is germane. He knows what is important. He said he gonna sign. He said, "Oh, my man Quincy Carter said he gonna sign Fanon. You know that. I don't know if you know it. There ain't no caps in them letters, Quincy Carter. You didn't put no caps in them letters, dog. That sounds like a weak statement, man. It sounds like, dog. Honestly, it's time to egg him, man. Sign his contract so we can have this great year of boxing continue. This is just such a fantastic year of boxing, dudes, so far, man. These dudes, there's been a lot of really, really good fights, man. And pretty much everybody that I've wanted to win has won. So next weekend, though, dog, I think Devin's going to get that. I think Devin's going to watch that dude, man. I got a feeling that Devin's going to watch that dude and not get robbed. And not even get robbed. I think he's going to watch him so bad, they won't even be able to rob him. That's the feeling that I got, man. That's the feeling I got about that fight. And Miss M. Ramsey said, good morning. Can you confirm that Ryan paid Errol his $20,000? No, I cannot. I have no access to Errol Spence Jr.'s bank accounts, nor if I did have the ability to pick up the phone and call him, would I actually do that about that subject? Nah, I'm sure that Ryan Garcia got real silent after that, because I don't know why you got $20,000 just to run away, just to throw away. Man, you're just throwing away money. I would be like, yeah, I'll pay 20 if you pay 40, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it's lit this year. Coach Pat said Jalil Hackett is up is next up on Mayweather Promotions, 19 years old. Yeah, I'm looking at. I didn't get to see Jalil's fight though. I did not get to see Jalil's fight this weekend, so I got to go back and look at it. I've seen him fight before. I've definitely seen him fight before. Said Richard Rafael Silva said, "Dang, I was rooting for Rolly. My heart hurts for him. Yeah, but as long as your pocketbook ain't hurting, because if you put money on him, I mean, rooting for him is one thing. Putting your money on him, man, that's something entirely different. You need to keep your money in your pocketbook. You need to keep your money in your bank account when you're talking about somebody beating Gervonta. Because don't believe all these fools out here, man, talking about what Gervonta didn't do, what Gervonta don't prove, and blah, 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 blah. Dog, that cat right there is easily one of the best fighters in boxing. Anybody saying that that's not true, dog, you working for a marketing department or something. George Woods in the building. Much love. Thank you so much for your support, bro. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Fanon, excellent fight. Congrats to the fighters. Fanon, Wilder versus AJ fight would bring in the most of all in boxing than someone else this year. Yeah, I think probably. Man, that would be. I can't wait for Deontay to get back. Deontay Wilder actually posted on Twitter. He's like boxing ain't exciting without the American heavyweight champion, and it's not. Dog, heavyweight boxing, unless you're Mr. Boxing Today, shout out to the great Mr. Boxing Today. Four videos. Okay. Ghost. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Let me get back to what Deontay Wilder posted and said it ain't exciting. Boxing ain't exciting without the heavyweight champion and without an American heavyweight champion. And you're right, man. It is not. All of the energy is left that heavyweight division unless you are a real hardcore heavyweight nerd. You know what I mean? And that's Mr. Boxing Today calls himself the heavyweight nerd because, there's really some real hardcore boxing nerds out there, man. And I love chopping up with them whenever I get a chance, man. Doing the daily type of stuff, I don't get as much of an opportunity to sit down and dig into the real granular details of boxing like you'll do with blood boxing and Mr. Boxing Today. And by the way, shout out to Dan the Man, guys like that. I was actually in scrapbook boxing and the such. But so unless you're really into the details of the heavyweight division or you got a fighter that you particularly like, yeah, it's kind of dead right now, or it seems kind of dead. So I definitely hope that Deontay Wilder, in a selfish fashion, very selfish fashion, hope that Deontay Wilder comes back, man. Ray Gaines Sr. said, Devin said he would beat Tank. What's your thoughts? I mean, I think that he has a chance, but I don't think it'll happen. Devin's going to say he'll beat anybody, anywhere around him. That's what he's supposed to say. But do I think he'll actually beat Tank? No, I don't. I'll take Tank over there. I think Tank is too multifaceted. I'm telling you, man, Tank can do everything. The only thing with Tank is that Tank is diminutive. If Tank was any longer, if he was any longer, I don't think it would be a fair fight with a lot of these guys. If he was any bigger, I just think the dude is I think he's another level type of fighter. And he is definitely in his prime. And that one punch knockout power, dog, that's the problem. If he couldn't put you to sleep, snooze you, then I'll be like, oh yeah, man, Devin, yeah, I'm not sure. And honestly, and even at this point, I'm really not sure. However, I will say that, man, it's that knockout power, dude, that just really makes a big difference. Because anybody he hits, man, that dude can he's already proven he can put anybody out. And he sets it up he can fight on the back foot. He can come in at you. He can, if he don't want you to land punches on him, you're not going to land punches on him too. He's very, very slick. He can go sweet pea mode on you. He can, He can just do so many different things, man. Hey, man, Dwight in the building, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you, bro. Hey, said Fanon, Rolly came in about 165. We know now definitely that tank power travels. Yeah, it does. If we didn't know that against Mario Barrios, because Mario Barrios ain't no glass jaw. He's very, very explosive, man. Very, very explosive puncher. Dwight in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much, man. And my man, hey, what's going on? Thank you for joining the channel. Forever remain nameless in the building. Thank you, brother, for joining it. That's important. Thank you so much for your support, man. Haney has Paulie Malignaggi power. I don't think so, dog. I don't think so. I mean, I think he got a little more pop than Paulie. He's a way better fighter than Paulie, though. Way bigger puncher, way better fighter than Paulie, man. I don't, dog. See you later, Jay Barry. Fuck is wrong with you, dude? What kind of person, when I say if he was any longer, would mine would go to somebody? The only way that you could have taken that is if you are immediately going to something sexual. What is wrong with you, dog? Like, dude, it's Sunday, man. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8:18 in the morning, man. Why would your mind go there, bro? Sorry, can't deal with you anymore. See you later. Anyway, Golden Eagle mentoring program said Rolly may have a jaw that's never been tested. Hang on, it was tested this week. Oh, no doubt about it, man. Hey, man, one punch knockouts, dog. One punch knockouts, you got power. You can sleep with one. Because he slept him with one. Slept him. He didn't sleep him. He just zinged him with one. I guess he didn't quite go to sleep, bro. Hey, Keith Nolan in the building. What's going on, man? Much love in that super chat, brother. He said, I know they didn't officially shake hands, but doesn't Jake Paul owe Gervonta $2 million? Jake Paul ain't paying that man $2 million. Idiots. Yeah, pay $2 million, dummy. God dog, man. George Wood says sound. Hold on, man. Let me check. Let me see. What's up? George Wood says sound. No, y'all can hear me. Hold on, man. Let me check. That's you, George Wood. That's you, George Wood. That's not me. That's you. That's you on it. Kevin Kamara said, can I get a shout out? Shout out to you, Kevin. What's good with you, sir? Hope you're doing well today, man. Shout out to Kevin Kamara. And let me hit the gong for you, brother. Hope you had a really good day. Hey, there you go. Quincy, I like that. Yeah, he catnapped him. That's better. Yeah, he said he catnapped him. He catnapped him. He didn't sleep him. He just sent him. He just zipped him for a little quick, catnapped him. I like that, dog. He said, nah, your feedback sometimes. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, man, it is what it is. I think maybe I got the volume up a little bit loud. But yeah, man, I haven't had those fuzzies in a while because I realized what that was causing that electronic interference. And I haven't had this thing going out in a while. So it doesn't go out every time I touch it. So feeling good about that, man. Hey, no worries, Kevin Kamara, man. Hey, man, hey, welcome to the chat, man. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell icon, man. So anyway, yeah, man. Tank, what is this? Fire Black said Tank beat Rolly with superior skillet and experience. The way Rolly got up from that knockdown shows he has what it takes to compete at the top level. Tank's respective power was the equalizer. I'm going to tell you, Fire Black, I disagree. I just think that I disagree with this. The equalizer was the fact that he could just outbox him. And he was going to do that to him. And he was going to do that to him for 12 rounds. That's what I think. I think he's just a way better fighter, man. Hey, that's what's up, man. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, August Miles, so you're very good at what you do for Nine. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, man. No, I just think Gervonta Davis is a much better fighter than he is. He set it up. He's just a better fighter. That's two levels of fighters. Seriously. And hey, that's what's up, Kevin. Hey, no worries, man. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, dog, he's just a much better fighter, and that's how that fight was gonna turn out. He's gonna walk into something, or he was gonna sit down and he's gonna break him down, whatever the case was, man. That's what that was gonna happen with that fight. And the different ways that Gervonta beats people is what impresses me. Because usually you see a guy win a fight in like one way. To see a guy win fights in completely different fashions, radically different fashions, tells you how well-rounded he is, man. He's walked a guy, he's straight up did like Leo Santa Cruz, like just walked Leo Santa Cruz down and got him out of there. He also walked down Mario Barrios and got him out of there. He did a combination of boxing slug against Jose Pedraza, against Rolly Romero. He fought on the back foot, caught him coming in off the back foot. Literally, dude, the guy can do a whole lot in that ring, man. So many things in that ring. That is why I just think this dude is a terrific, terrific fighter. And very, very underestimated. And it's a rare thing, man, where you have guys that are that good, that are that underrated. And I don't see anybody in that lightweight division being a better fighter than him. The only way that I think these guys have any chance is because of the size, because of the length of his arms, and the length, and their height, and that type of size advantage, I think is the only thing that these guys really can do, man. Really, other than that, I just think these guys are going to be lost against that dude. And I'm telling you, even like Shakur. I mean, Shakur is a terrific, terrific fighter, and I think probably the second best of those guys. But then, maybe I need to see Shakur in another fight. But Shakur is an excellent, excellent fighter, man. But I don't know about that, man. I don't know about Tank, man, because he just can do so many things in that ring. He said you're never wrong. I mean, not often, because a lot of this stuff is just obvious. But, there's chances that I could be wrong about stuff. I could be wrong about that, about what was going on with Errol and Terrence. There's a chance I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm wrong, but there's a chance, man. I just hope that the Terrence Crawford takes that fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he takes the fight. I hope Terrence takes the fight, man. What is that? What are you doing? What's $ what you need to be? Maddie, you got to get up out of here. Sorry. Trill everything. Tank cannot get to Shakur's chin, period. Cannot see it. Can you see Shakur getting to Tank's? He's going to get to his chin, man. That's going to happen, dog, for sure. Tank's going to hit him, dog. Shakur's not going to get out of that. Shakur got hit. They're all going to get hit now. You know what I'm saying? They're all going to get hit, without a doubt. They're all going to get hit. It's just the question is what's going to happen when they get hit. There's no doubt about those guys getting hit, bro. Thomas Davis said, used to hear PBC hate every day. It's quiet now. Well, you know why it's quiet. It's quiet. It's quiet because ain't nothing. It's quiet because they ain't got anybody to prop up. That's why. Gervonta, they don't have anybody to prop up. Teofimo Lopez already got sparked up out. I said, didn't get to hear all of yesterday's show, but who do you think is next for Tank? Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you, man. Man, much love for that support. Who do I think is next for Tank? I have no clue, man. I have no clue. Somebody, the biggest chance is, of the big fights, I think George Kambosos is the likeliest fight to be able to take place if he can beat Devin Haney. I can see the George Kambosos fight happening. Isaac Cruz, Isaac Cruz, that's not going to happen, dog. They're not going to throw. Isaac Cruz, they actually got somebody that they can build and make some fights for. No reason to throw him away. Maybe Michelle Rivera. Michelle Rivera is on, there's a possibility of a Michelle Rivera fight. Keith Nolan, much love. He said, another thing about Gervonta is how relaxed he is. Talking to Rolly, talking to the crowd, having fun. That reminds me of Jerron Ennis a little. He was having fun in the ring. Oh, yeah, he was definitely having fun, bro. But it's funny, man. He also says he panics, Keith Nolan. You know what I'm saying? He also said that he panics. He's like, yeah, man, maybe I gotta jump rope more and get a better sweat so I don't have to take so long to get warm in the ring. That's interesting that he says that, man, because that's something a lot of young athletes deal with, not properly getting warmed up and really getting the sweat. He's like, maybe I need to do that so I can get into the fight and not have to warm up. But once I warm up, I started going. But he said he panics a little bit. He said that, and he needs to learn to calm down, man. That's a great observation. It's a great observation out of him. But yeah, man, he was definitely having fun talking to those dudes over there, man. He's like, man, can you be Hey, and Calvin Ford was like, will you focus? Hey, man, focus over here, Tank. Focus over here, man. Hey, Golden Eagle Mentoring Program said, I'm disappointed by his not so honorable tactics. Rat comments on Devin. I think the belt curse he put on T.O. he has inherited. I see those belts going back to the USA. Yeah, I mean, he called him a rat. I didn't get to hear it. He said, you were telling me about your countryman and what your countryman was doing. I don't even get that, bro. Like, what is that, man? I don't get that. What's that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a rat. And I didn't hear the thug part. Hey, Cleveland Brown, much love, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cleveland Brown. Somebody said that he was a rat, like that he was a thug. Like something I didn't see it because honestly, man, I don't pay that much attention to what George Kambosos has to say, just to be honest, because I know he's going to be. I don't listen to a lot of what Devin says. I don't listen to a lot of what George Kambosos says, just, because I'm not into that, right? I'm just not into that, dog. But for him to call Devin a thug, I thought was like, man, I don't think there's many boxers that are further away from that than Devin Haney is. Calling him a rat or whatever you call him. I mean, if he's snitching on a dude, he's snitching on a dude, but that ain't his cousin. What do you mean? Like, how you gonna be a rat? You don't owe that dude anything because he's from your country. No, man, ain't nobody doing that in the United States. He wanted to see that man. He wanted to see that man lose because that man didn't want to fight him. So he gave you information about him. He said, either way, I was gonna fight either guy. Didn't make a difference to me. He doesn't owe any loyalty to Teofimo Lopez. So how you gonna be a rat or a snitch and a rat if you don't owe the guy any loyalty? You don't. So it is what it is on that. As far as him calling a guy, and I didn't hear this. This is what I've heard secondhand. Referring to him as a thug, that is just, George, you don't know what a thug is. You know what I'm saying? This guy is a professional athlete and a nice kid. By all signs and everything, the man is, he doesn't have a record. He never gets in trouble. He's all about his business. That's it. How in the world is this guy a thug? Like, there's nothing thuggish. There's literally nothing thuggish about Devin Haney. Devin Haney is a nice guy. He's going to talk smack, and, I'm sure he's not nice to everybody, talks crap like other people talk crap, but he's a good kid, a nice kid, right? Or a young man. I don't want to call him a kid. He's a very nice young man. Seems to be a very respectful young man, a very serious young man that is taking care of his business. To call that young man, I got to stop calling him a kid because he's not a kid, he's a man. Call that man a thug just makes you look real, real suspect, man. Like you're throwing that on top of every black person that happens to wear a style of clothes that you associate with that. I mean, I could understand if you said that about somebody like, God, who's a thug? I don't know anybody. I mean, Gervonta Davis is closer to that. You know what I'm saying? Is closer to that. And even with Gervonta Davis, I wouldn't call Gervonta Davis a thug. I think he's kind of wild, got a temper, all of that. But, he's not out there doing this, doing that, and the other thing, beating up people and snatching purses, I think that's unnecessary to say that about him because there's nothing about that man that seems like that, at all. I don't get that at all. They do. Yeah, they know they do. I mean, it's that only thing that could possibly, that sounds like you saying it because he's black. and he's got too much jewelry on, and he's gaudy. Being gaudy doesn't make you a thug, bro. Being gaudy doesn't make you a thug. Okay, it just makes you gaudy. That's it. They're gaudy, and gaudy is in style in boxing. What you want me to say? Being gaudy is in style. That's it. You know who's not gaudy? Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is not gaudy. That's one of the very, very few. Oh, and Deontay Wilder's not gaudy. He's not gaudy. He got a lot of money and is getting custom tailored. Everything he gets is tailored, but he's not gaudy, you know? Fanon, basically, Ghost said, somebody else says something about you never heard Leonard Ellerby say something about Michelle Rivera. It don't matter if he didn't say anything about Michelle Rivera. You just asked me who I think he could be fighting. It's a lightweight. He's with the PBC. He's in the same weight class as him. It's a potential opponent for him. I think any guys that fight for the most likely guys for him to fight are the guys that are fighting with the PBC. And a guy with a Latin name, and he fits the bill. Michelle Rivera, and he fights with the PBC, he fights with the PBC. So the combination of those two tell me, hey man. Now another thing though, if he did fight Gary Russell Jr., that's a fight I would love to see. That would be a very good fight. Ghost said, Fanon, basically Devin was sending him things on T.O., which is why he called him a rat. Yeah, but I understand when he did that. But the same George was in camp with Manny Pacquiao when he fought Jeff Horn. So what is he saying? Oh, yeah. Good point, Ghost. Yeah, I mean, you don't owe them dudes loyalty like that. You know what I mean? Like, whatever, man. Said Ugas is the best dresser out there. Hey, Ugas be wearing, except for Ugas be wearing the same stuff all the time. Ugas is somebody that watches his money carefully, because I will actually seen Ugas wear the same pair of glasses. I'll see him wear the same suits. I'm not saying he wears them all the time, but he'll wear the same clothes more than one time. That's what I like about Ugas, because he's like, look, man, I ain't buying a new thing every time I walk out the door. You know what I mean? Hold on one second. Hey, and much love to y'all. Thank y'all so much for that support and that Cash App and in the super chat. Keeping the channel popping. That's why we work every day. Every day. Hold on one second, man. My man in the Cash App. Okay, my Cash App is working again. It was real funny. Hey, my man, Mr. Reed, that's all I can say. I'm not going to say your full name. Mr. Reed in that Cash App, brother. Much love. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you so much, man. Ugas is a smart investor. He is someone who didn't forget where he comes from or who he is. Yeah, I like that, bro. Yeah, I like it because I've seen him, man. Yeah, he's still deep. Disney as a mug, man. You know that. Rolly out there talking about he won the fight. I won every round of this fight, man. I won every fight of this. I won every round of this fight, man. You know, the referee was biased against me. Dude, the ref ain't gonna let you elbow people in the face, man. What do you mean? They're not gonna let you lobo and elbow people in the face. You're not elbowing the cash cow in the face. All right, just let you know. You're all like this with it too. Like literally, like all in his face with that. Dog, come on, man. This ain't judo, homie. You got to slow that up, bro. I said Ugas shows off like 7 watches in the all access promo. Yeah, he shows off 7 watches. 7 watches. Okay? I know a lot of people with 7 watches. He was 7 watches. If he wears watches, 7 watches ain't unreal. I want to know, do you see him like Gervonta? I saw Gervonta smile, and I know I saw me about 12 carats. I know I saw me some carats. Like not gold. What a gold diamonds come in? Yeah, diamonds are in carats, aren't they? Whatever. I saw a diamond. He got diamonds here, diamonds there, platinum in the back, shining. You know what I mean? Shining. But even Gervonta toned it down. Gervonta's not wearing as much gold, as much jewelry as he used to wear. I can't wait till that shit goes out of style. That Mr. T look. But it is what it is. You had it 4-1 for who? For Rolly? He's Big Shrek said, that's it. I got 54 watches. Yeah, I know, cats. If you wear watches More than 7 watches ain't that much. If you wear watches, because you can changing your watches. What's going on, Rodriguez Jackson TV in the building? He said, did you hear Tank talk about watching Rolly footwork? Yeah, he said he knew he was in trouble with that footwork. Was terrible, man. Hey, my man, Randy Gaines Sr. in that super chat, brother. He said, love the show, bro. I support you to the fullest. Keep bringing the knowledge to us. Will do, bro. Will do, man. Every morning, man. We out here every morning. Chopping it up, man. I hope y'all enjoying your work, man. Piece of business advice today. Work advice, man. Say hey to your boss with a smile on your face. Just say, hey, how you doing, boss? Smile makes the day better, man. Smiling. That's a hard thing for me to do. You said I collect watches and suits and watches. Yeah, man, dog. Cat's making, I wouldn't say it's investment. You want watches, Everybody do what they do. I call it gaudy because I don't wear any jewelry. I don't care how much money. I wouldn't wear a lot of jewelry. I don't feel comfortable in jewelry. B$7 said, F my boss. Hey, man, so do it tongue in cheek. Be like, hey, man, how you doing? And you don't even like them, dog. Just be, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm well. Hey, how you doing, man? Y'all need to put some respect on my boy Gervonta. He was winning till that KO, but I got 500. Ryan beats Tank. Who want to bet? Let me tell you something. You better keep that money in your pocket. Rolly. Quasi, much love in that super chat. And I like y'all pictures. Thank you very much. Rolly, I got you. Oh, you got Rolly? Rolly gonna beat him up. Quasi, Rolly gonna get A. I can't ever treat anybody just because they have a woman's picture on their thing. I can't treat you like you, because dudes come and do that stuff. So, but I will tell you, as if you are honestly a female, my lady, keep your money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? My lady, keep that money in your pocket. M Love said, I missed your super chat. Let me slide back. Randy Gaines. Let me go back. Slide back. Hopefully it'll pop up soon. M Love in the building. Sorry about that. He said, a PBC and Showtime have been putting on great events. Would you agree? Yeah, absolutely. They're the best channel. They're the best network for boxing. They're the best. I'm telling you, they're the best. They're the best. Let's bet then. I got 500 on Ryan. Okay, Quasi. You gonna show up with $500? I don't know what I wanted to tell you. When the fight happens, come back. I'm not going to remember that I bet you $500 on the 32nd of February, okay? I'm not going to remember that I bet you $500 on the 32nd of February. Ryan Garcia is not going to fight him. Hey, I don't mind. Throw that money at me. I appreciate it. Hey, by the way, it is what it is, my lady. I'm just trying to told you. You got to understand. I got an ant on my screen. I'm just trying to told you. Ryan is a good fighter. Ryan is a good fighter. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's not a good fighter. Hey, Quay said, hey, he said, I got money like that. If the fight is announced, I'll send you $100. Hey, it's nice. Subscribe and stick around, Quay said, hey, go Ryan. Much love in that super chat. I'm going to tell you right now. I like Ryan. You scared? I'm not scared. Come on, man. I like Ryan. He hate me to 2014. Look, I like Ryan. Can somebody put in the chat whether I like Ryan or not? Can we get some steady people that are in the chat every morning and tell people what I think about Ryan Garcia? I would defend Ryan Garcia around here. I like Ryan Garcia. I want Ryan Garcia to do well. But I'm telling you, I rock with King Rye. I do. I see y'all looking at him crazy. I see people talking bad about him. I ride with him. But man, he's not going to take that fight. I'm telling you. He's not. De La Hoya ain't going to make that fight. But I'll take the 100. No worries. I'll bet you the $500. No way. Quace 1999. I will have a Quace Let me look at you. I've got a running bet with you for $500. No worries. But look, if he loses, I'll pay you $5. Okay? If he wins, I'll pay you $5. But if he loses, all you got to do is come back and say, "Hey, I'm sorry." I'll just take the "I'm sorry." All right? Because if you think Ryan is going to get up out of that, I'm telling you right now, Ryan's going night-night. Ryan's got to get better. Ryan's got to get better. He said, "For nine, let's bet 500, then screenshot this. I'll pay $500. Okay, but I'll take the bet. You done super chatted me in. You super chatted me into the ground, all right? All right? You super chatted me into the ground. I'll take the $500 bet." You must be Ryan Garcia's camp. I'm getting Ryan Garcia's camp vibe out of you. But I'll take it. But he ain't getting out of there. I'm trying to tell you. But hey, much love. I appreciate that support. He said, Keith Nolan 2211 said, "Hey, Fanon and everybody in the chat, if they make Rolly versus Isak Cruz, who you got? Chat, put a 1 for Isak, 2 for Rolly. You got to give me wow. I don't even know, man. Man, give me a wow. Give me a 2 for Isak Cruz. I'll take Isak Cruz over Rolly. But I have no idea how that's going to pop. And Quasi said, hey, tell me if I'm saying that name right. Quais? Is it Quais? Mr. Fanon, I'll bet 500, then screenshot this. I'll pay you. All right, we got it. Screenshot it. Screenshot it with this. Hey, screenshot this. I got a thumbs up and I'm pointing to it. No worries. I'll do it. You suckered me into taking $500 for you down the line, dog. Hey, said, let me change. I made Cruz. Marquise. Oh, Keese. Like Marquise. Okay, thank you. Keese. So it's Keese. Okay, cool. Like Marquise. Keese. Thank you. Keese. Hey, say, y'all gonna stop saying I'm a troll and I'm in the chat. Yeah, I admit I was wrong and I lost money on Rolly, but I'm not a troll. Trolling is saying Rolly lost because his ankle is hurt or whatever. Hey, Quace, let me tell you something right now. Okay? Let me tell you right now, I respect you. And I appreciate the support in the chat, no doubt. I support, and look, you're moderated. All right? Moderated. I hope you're actually a female and I'm not being bad and not giving you preferential treatment because of a good picture, but I'm going to do that. You have a wrench. You've earned my respect because you put your money where your mouth is. Anybody put their money where their mouth is, I respect it. Okay? And we ain't allowing, I'm going to take you at your word. I think that's a female. So right there, even if you're not, I respect your game. So nobody gets to throw you out. She said, no, she needs to bet me. Dude is a troll. Hey, man, we'll see. I don't know. I ain't betting it. Let me tell you, Quace, Marquise is a real person and a channel. Look, she got all of the signs of a real person, okay? Even King's a real person. Shout out to King. All right, hey, King. By the way, King, I've rethought it. If you act like you got some sense, we can put all that behind us. Okay, King, I've thought about it. I can be a bigger man, dog. I'm not going to hold that grudge. You on my nerves like you would not believe. But if you stop acting like you out your mind, all right, we can do it. Because you do support the channel. And supporting the channel is important because it is what it is. And Quace said, love the channel. I subbed. I gave 500 to a super chat of another channel because I lost Rolly. But whatever you fight, but whatever fight you want to bet on, I'm here, and I get 50 if the fight gets announced to prove. Quace is she? Hey, dog, seriously, they blasting on y'all today. Much love in that super chat, Quace. Hey, that's huge. Thank you. Hey, man, absolutely, no doubt. I don't like betting on, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all gonna actually she'll get me to betting. Yeah, she'll go get me to betting, taking people's money, dog. Hey, Mike Kurgan said F King, aka RuPaul. Hey man, hey, John Boy said he thought RuPaul sounded legitimate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Quay said, hey man, look, I already told you, Street Heat. You already had Quincy Carter shooting supporters and getting them out so they don't come back. I ain't seen King Judah in like a month of Sundays. What's going on, my man? Anyway, so yeah, we got the bet, no doubt about it. We got that bet. Swaggy Athletic said Rolly should have stiff jab for dear life. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. He was going to get beat. He just ain't that level of fighter, man. That's all that is. He just ain't that level of fighter. You know what I mean? Oddly gifted Bully Kennel said, good morning, Fanon. Yes, sir. What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man? Yeah, man. Y'all be trying to get at the supporters, bro. I swear, dog. It's all love, though. You know what it is. It's all love. Hold on one second. Let me check something. All right, that's what's up. It's all good. It's all good. I wonder why everything is paused up over there. I wonder everything is paused up over here, man. King Judah had been MIA. Yeah, I ain't seen King. He said, I'll be seeing you. Yeah, King Judah be in the evening, man. He'll come back. King Judah will come when I do a video about, you know what it is with King Judah? It's because I have not done I ain't done an Errol Spence Jr. conversation. Once I do the Errol Spence, King Judah will be back, man. King Judah's big dude. I've seen King Judah a bunch of times too. Hey, so yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. King Judah's a good dude, man. Cats come and they come, man. Hey, thanks. Hey, my man, thanks for the mod. I appreciate it. I subbed. I like how you respect people's opinion instead of blocking them. Quace, much love. Keese in that super chat. Thank you. Hey, no worries, my brother. No worries. I appreciate the support. And yeah, man, we'll keep going, man. It's just boxing. I don't understand why people. I don't understand why people do that at all. I have no clue why people do that at all. Why, like, not why they boot trolls. Don't get me wrong. It's the real disrespectful trolls that I don't understand, because you can disagree, man. Al said that person, real $500 true. I was on the channel and got the 500 for a person for night. Man, I ain't never seen that before. I'm sorry. I did see somebody do that. I saw it on Rise Podcast. Somebody donated $500 to Rise Podcast the other day. I'll be checking out Rise Podcast on the low, because I don't want to, jump in there, man, and have too many conversations. Yeah, man, cats don't typically do that too. So I ain't never seen that over yonder. Hold on one second, man. But anyway, he said, expensive paper said, that's crazy that someone would think that Ryan can beat Tank. That's funny. Man, yeah, that's a tough fight, man. But you ride with your own, riding with Rolly, riding with Ryan. Hey, I gotta respect it, man. I gotta respect it. A frequent flyer RC said, Fanon, Rolly and Pitbull actually sounds good. Yeah, it does. That's a good fight, no doubt. Oh, so that was her over there? Yeah, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn, somebody got that heat. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, they did get 500. I was on there. Yeah, man, they dropped that big one on them, you know? That's what's up. Oh, she's a real porter, and that's good to have. I've seen somebody donate 1,000 on the channel before. Hey, look, man, I'm going to tell you, I appreciate every single solitary supporter. Really, I really do. You guys just don't understand, man. Y'all are what keeps the channel going, man. No joke, man. Really and truly, and it's a wonderful thing. But let's get back on this boxing, man. Nick said, bro, we already knew he was resigning with Floyd. The whole thing was merely press. I don't know, man, if we knew that or not. Ain't nothing guaranteed. It makes sense for him to leave. It makes sense for him to leave. I didn't know for sure. I had a suspicion that he would, though, because why leave with something that's working? Seriously. All you got to do is renegotiate your money and say, hey, man, look, here, this is how you're going to make this is how you're going to make some more money. He said people in the chat, if you're trying to bet, you got to donate in the chat because y'all be capping. Hey, he said, hey, no broken. Yeah, no broken. Hey, much love in that Keese in the building. Much love again. Say, yeah, y'all got to put it in the chat, dog, because they ain't believing you, dog. Big bank take little bank. That's how I knew your boy was a fraud, dog, when I big banked him. I big banked somebody one time back when I used to do that. That ain't channel anymore. He said he goes from channel to channel asking for bets. Oh, that's what's up. Make that bet. Hey, Earl Simmons said Loma is basically the same as Rolly. Too few fights. Couldn't even successfully defend his belt for one defense. Wow. I don't know if I've actually. He said he's a. I can't say. Oh, excuse me. Let me get to Earl Simmons, then I'll go to freaking Flyer. Dude, Rolly has absolutely nothing in common with Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko is a legit fighter. Way different level fighter than Rolly Romero is. He didn't defend. He did defend his belts more than one time. Because he won the WBO and he won the WBA and he won the WBC. So the simple fact that he won all of those tells you that he won the WBO when he defended that. Excuse me, he won the WBA first. And then he defended it and got the WBO. And then after he got the WBO, he got the WBC, which means he defended the WBA. He defended the WBO at least 3 times. He defended it 2 times. He defended it, he won it, and then he won the and then he won the WBA. He won the WBA, then he won the WBO, then he won the WBC. So he did it at least 3 times. I mean, at least, he defended it 3 times. He successfully defended it, the WBO, at least twice. So, yeah. Oh, you're correct. I meant Lopez. Oh, Lopez? Oh, yeah. But Lopez defended his belt. He defended the IBF. Lopez successfully defended the IBF because he beat the fight, because he won it against Richard Comey, and then he fought Vasily Lomachenko. So he successfully defended the IBF 1 time. He definitely has Teofimo Lopez has a successful title defense against Vasily Lomachenko. So yeah, he did. He could not defend. He didn't successfully defend all of those belts more than 1 time. You know, but yeah, it is. I mean, dude, look, those guys are all really good fighters, man. You know, they're really good fighters, man. Juice Cooper said, I was at the fight for 9. It was packed as hell. Tank almost put that boy in a wheelchair. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you right now, too, dog. I'm going to go back to this, what I said. Ain't nobody saying nothing because that dude is shutting cats up. And honestly, he needs to stay with Mayweather after that. No joke. He just needs to figure out how he can get a bigger piece of the pie if he don't like his money. But other than that, dog, seriously, man, Leonard Ellerby's telling you nothing but the truth. Hey, didn't he defend against Nakatani also? You talking? No. He didn't. He beat Nakatani. He beat Nakatani before he got the belt. The Nakatani fight was a non-title fight, I think. I'm pretty sure Nakatani was before Richard Comey. Nakatani was after Richard Comey. He may have done a secondary belt or something like that. Hey, Mir Swervo in the building. Much love in that super chat. He said, I appreciate you for the daily boxing talks, Uncle Fanon. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, and I appreciate y'all coming and supporting the channel. I really do, man. Y'all are lifesavers for me. No joke. Hey, I get it. Man, I so much appreciate y'all, man. Al Money said he can leave Mayweather and stay with Al. But here's the thing. They do such a good job at promoting the guy. There's really nothing you can say. I mean, seriously, dude, he is really selling out stadiums all over the country. And he's a 135 pounder. If guys are doing the job for you, you don't split on people doing the job for you. You know what I mean? Now, if they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, right? If they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, then you catch them, and then you be like, hey, I caught your hand. I caught you with your hand in a cookie jar. You know what I mean? And there isn't any real big fights in a monetary sense. And that's I know the argument that Al Heyman and these guys are making to Tank. It's like, look, Tank, these guys are out here on Twitter. They're out there on YouTube, out there in Instagram talking about how you need to fight those guys. Those guys ain't selling any tickets. Those guys aren't the ones on pay-per-view. You are. So you don't need to go changing everything you're doing in order to chase those guys and give them guys give those guys a chance. Because really, when you're talking about what the real object of it is, you already got what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tank is no joke. Tank is the one that's already sitting there with a dime piece cooking for him every night. You know what I'm saying? Them the hungry bachelors out there eating Taco Bell. This dude is sitting at home with all his bills paid. And I'm talking about, like, I'm talking figuratively, because all these guys making good money. But you get my point. Like, you've already got what a lot of people are looking to try to get. You've already got the big name. You've got the you're selling out the arenas. You're doing all the things that come along with getting the big fights. You're already getting those things. You already have those things because we got those because of what you did. And yeah, eat noodles and noodles. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying. K said, hey, be honest, Shakur beats Tank. I don't know that. I'm being honest. I don't know. Keith in the building. Keith in that super chat. Much love in that super chat. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, too. It don't look that good for him. It don't look that good for him against Tank. I'm telling you. It doesn't look that good. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Tank can knock you out. No joke. Because Tank can knock you out. I don't know if he can beat him like he beat. That ain't no. Now I know I say this where other people do this. Dog, that ain't no Oscar Valdez, homie. You know what I'm saying? That ain't Jamel. That's a different beast. That's a different beast all the way around, man. You got you a very skilled Aaron Pryor type of dude right there. I don't know, man. If that dude laid them gloves on you, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? When you got that power is something, man. That power is something. So I don't know. That's all I'll say is I don't know. If anybody can, it'll be Shakur. But if anybody can beat Shakur, it'll be Gervonta. Because Gervonta got that snooze button. And let me tell you something, man. And he got what you call that? He got one of them pinpoint. What do you call them? He got a hair trigger pin. he got a hair trigger. Pick. And it is exact. You know what I'm saying? And sniper accuracy. It's tough, man. It's tough, man. Tank beats Shakur all day. It's tough. I'm not going to say he's going to beat him all day because I don't know. Shakur is like that. Gervonta had trouble with Rolly. What trouble? What trouble did he have? Man, everybody has trouble in a fight. Like, what do you mean he didn't have any? Let me tell you something. Gervonta Davis didn't have any more trouble than Shakur Stevenson had with Oscar Valdez. None. Not a lick more trouble out of Rolly than Oscar Valdez. Shakur had with Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez got hit. Oscar Valdez hit him, and guess what happened? Zippity doo dah. Hey, Josh King Slime. Top of the morning, Fanon. Respect to the chat. Educate these casuals. Tanks is just a different beast with heavy hands heavy, and his IQ, man, less than. Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, that dude is nice like that. Dog, they're both like that. They're both like that, dude. But when you got them both like that, and one guy got zip you power, it's that power. Because you're not going to think your way out of unconsciousness. You're not going to think your way out of unconsciousness. He can't make any mistakes. It's like Gervonta said. It's like Gervonta Davis says. It's like Deontay Wilder says. Tank only got to be perfect for 1 second. That's it. Shakur gonna have to be perfect all night. He gonna have to be perfect all night. Gervonta only got to be perfect for 1 second. That's it. One fraction of a second at that. That's all he needs, and you go night night. So when I'm saying I don't know, I have to say I don't know because that man will knock you out. He will literally concuss you and take all of your skill away for about 7-8 seconds. Your boxing IQ ain't helping you when you're unconscious. See what I'm saying? Hard to think about what you're going to do next when your body ain't working. So that's what I'm saying. That is right there is why I'm saying I don't know. And if you don't think that man can catch you, come on, man. He's catching everybody. Only person he didn't catch was, and I'm telling you, Esau Cruz was on his way out of there, dog. Before he hurt his hands, that man was on his way out of there. Hold on one second, man. Yeah, there you go. That's how it did me. Davion Bible, much love in that super chat. He said, Tank has a fully charged Mega Man cannon for an arm. Hey, man, boom. And you got to respect that. You got to respect that. Much love in that super chat. Davion Bible in the building. Thank you, sir. Keith Nolan. Oh, hold on one second, man. Dang, it flew. That's how I miss these super chats. I'm starting to get them. Keith Nolan in that super chat said, I'm just glad there's a potential of two amazing fights happening. Arrow versus Terrence and Tank versus Shakur. Much love in that super chat, bro. They gonna make Shakur prove it, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now, they gonna make Shakur prove it. Shakur got to scale that mountain, dog. I'm telling you right nowsy. Right nowsy. Hey, Keese, Josh and Devin stop overhyping Gervonta, bro. If he fights Ryan or Shakur, it's ever. Josh and Dev stop. Oh, you're talking about Josh? Who's Josh? I don't even know Josh and Dev. Stop overhyping Gervonta, bro. If he fights Ryan or Shakur, it's over. Hey, you bet that money. You bet that money. Bet that money. You better hope they get to him. You better hope they get to him. Ryan or Shakur. Shakur will get there. You better hope Ryan gets there. Ryan got a lot of dogs standing in between him and Gervonta. He don't want the fight though. Hunter Young said, if Dev beats Kambosos twice, you think he will sign with the PBC and fight Tank or move up to 140? I think he'll be with Top Rank the rest of his career. Much love in that super chat. I think he'll be with Top Rank the rest of his career. That's what I think. And I'll tell you the reason why I think that. The reason that I think that, bro, is they're not going to invest money in him, man. When he dipped off on him already. And they got other fighters. So I don't think he's ever going to be over there by the PBC because they dipped on him. He dipped on him. Hey, Dark Ski Lord said that power talk, the same stuff that blinds people to making somebody unstoppable like Canelo dude, just like Bivol, Shakur, too disciplined, power not everything. Shakur has equal elite IQ and Haney. Yeah, but power's not everything, but it is most definitely something. And Gervonta Davis is just as smart in the ring as either one of those guys. Gervonta Davis is just as good a boxer as Shakur is. And he's just as good a boxer as Devin Haney. Gervonta can box, man. Gervonta is not just out there looking for one-punch knockouts. The man can box. And he boxes very, very well. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We got almost 1,000 people in the building, man. We got 353 likes. Y'all are screwing me over. We all hit that like button this fine Memorial Day morning. Y'all are out here. You guys are out there chilling, sitting back on your couch. I'm blowing my voice out. All y'all get to do is type. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is type and have a good conversation, chill out and argue with people in the chat. Dog, like the chat, if nothing else, because you know you do. Even if you don't like what I'm saying, you like going back and forth with people in this chat. So hit the like button. Stop being chintzy, all right? Help the channel grow. Be a supporter. It's important and it's needed. You have purpose in this world. Thank you. For 9, who wins Tank versus Gary Russell? Gary Russell Jr. I'm riding with Gary. I'm riding with Gary and you can't tell me nothing different. Seriously, I would lean towards Gervonta. I would lean towards Gervonta because of Gary's age. However, it's going 12, baby. It's going 12, baby. You better believe it's going 12, baby. It's going 12. And he's going to piece him up. And Gary going to piece him up a little something. Hey, Sean M says, Tank can't stay on the outside with Haney and Tank can't rush in with Haney accurate jab. Tank reach is short. Exhibit A. Romero couldn't reach him. Sean M. You with a straight face. Much love in that super chat just said. Romero couldn't reach him. Are you serious? Are you for real, for real, for real? Let me see. Let me see it. Let me see it. Hold on 1 second. I could have sworn I saw him reach that man. Hey, dog, I could have sworn I saw him reach that man, bro. Hold on, man. Let me see. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me see. Because maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe he couldn't reach him. Let me see. Hey, it only showed, hold on 1 second, man. Okay, there you go. It stops when I get off of it. Hey, let me see that again. Let me see. Real quick. Yeah. He looked like he caught him. Let me see one more time. Did he get it? Yeah. Bop, he got reached. Oh, he got reached. He got reached, dog. He got reached. Hey, man, he got reached. I think he got reached, dog. Man, that's hilarious, dog. He got reached now. Hey, Keith said, hey, Devin's going to beat Kambosos, and it's going to be a mandatory for Tank. It's going to be a mandatory for Tank, so there's no ducking Tank. Going to get worked. I respect Tank, though. That's what's up, Keith. Oh, he's not the mandatory. Hey, dog, he don't mean he got to fight him to drop that belt. They ain't got, hey, dog, trust me. He ain't the mandatory. It would be old dude to get the mandatory. It would be Devin that got the mandatory, not Gervonta. You know what I mean? Not Gervonta. Hold on 1 second, man. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, much love. Hey, Keith, thank you for that. Much love in that super chat. Barnyard in the building said, very smart move for Tank to re-sign with Floyd. I think so. And he got Floyd to shut up. And Floyd don't have to do nothing. Make Floyd like, dude, Floyd, just don't promote him, Floyd. Just stay over there. All right? All you got to do is stay over there, Floyd. That's all you got to do. And trust me, we're going to keep this going. Hey, Mike Kirk said, I don't disagree with you too much for now, but if Lomachenko could bully Gary Russell, imagine what Tank could have done to him. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. I can understand why people wouldn't agree with that one. Much love in that super chat. But it was a good fight between him and Lomachenko. It was a good fight between him and Lomachenko. And Gary said he was drained, man. I'll take Gary at his word, man. But I like Gary, man, so I'm going to respect Gary and get, because Gary is a for real dude. I can understand that, though. Much love in that super chat to my man, Mike Kirkland. A Chase Benjamin said, JoJo Diaz touched Haney with terrible footwork, and y'all think Tank can't touch Haney's chin? Y'all crazy. And Tank had more explosive power than Linares. Oh, he's definitely going to touch that chin now. It's boxing. These guys' chin all get touched. They all get touched. He said, chill. What you talking about? Chill. Hey, he got touched. Keith in the building. Much love, Keith. Thank you. Oh, that's hilarious, man. He definitely got touched. Hey, Armando in the building. Armando N said, salute Fanon. I'm riding with Shakur. He's not Santa Cruz nor Isak. Shakur a different type of beast in my opinion. Oh, no doubt about it, man. He ain't going to do him like he did them. No joke. I'm just saying I don't know who's going to win the fight between the two. However, just understand that that Gervonta got that night pill. He got that night pill, dog. You know what I'm saying? And that night pill ain't no joke. The night pill, that NyQuil ain't no joke. Sean M in that super chat, much love. He said Tank couldn't reach Romero. He reached him. He did reach him. He hit him with, come on, man. He hit him with straight lefts. He hit him with a bunch of times with straight lefts. Come on, man. Y'all, come on. How can you say he didn't reach him? Like, come on. You got to pick your words better than that now. Come on, man. What do you mean he didn't reach him? He knocked that dude out. He snoozed him. Clearly he reached him. Hey, Kentrail Elder said, I'm a Tank fan, bro, but a light Santa Cruz was winning the fight before the KO. Santa Cruz ain't no Shakur. Exactly. Yeah, he's not. He doesn't throw that many punches. Exactly. Much love in that super chat. Santa Cruz don't throw that many punches. Exactly. He's not Santa Cruz. And guess what? That means because Shakur Stevenson's not going to be throwing all them punches. He's not gonna. He's not gonna. And he was winning until he got knocked out. Until he got knocked out. Until. The great until. Until you got slept. You were winning until you went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Until it was you snooze, you lose. Hey, Contrell, that was before he hit that you snooze, you lose. He hit that you snooze, you lose button. Put him to sleep, dog. You can't be coming with that until. Because he was setting him up. Did you see how many times he winged that upper? He was shooting that uppercut at him. Dog, he saw that coming. He was like, dog, that's going to be a wrap on you, dog. Let me see. Hey, I don't want to get any dings, dog. I can't show it again, dog. Hey, to my man Quincy Carter. Oh, by the man, let me get that gong for Quincy Carter. Going to my man Quincy Carter, big supporter of the channel. Got to gong up the big supporters when I see them. Keith Nolan said, Keith, I understand why you think Shakur can beat Tank, but why are you so certain Ryan will beat Tank? That's an interesting question. Shakur, y'all, I don't see why y'all so confident Shakur will beat him. I don't get it. I don't see why you so confident in it. Like, because you ain't found that dude. This man is zipping people. Just because he has an advantage, there's things he can do. But man, y'all are just writing that man off like that, man. I think that's wishful thinking, bro. Poisonally, I think it is. I'm starting to get this system down. Personally, I think y'all are engaging in what y'all call wishful ass thinking, is what I think. Wishing a prayer ass thinking, because ain't no way that's an easy fight for Shakur, man. Shakur ain't even acting like that's an easy fight. Shakur like, man, that'd be a hell of a fight. Everybody else, he's like, man, I'm a dog. Man, I'm beating everybody. Dog, Shakur act like everybody's a joke but Tank. I'm telling you, man, dog, that right there is a real fight. Hey, Chase Benjamin in the building says Shakur body soft. Valdez hurt him to the body, and if you got an eye for the sport, you can see that. Tank set that punch up, was turning rolly. Yeah, he was. Much love, Chase Benjamin in that super chat, brother. Much love, man. Thank you for that support, Chase Benjamin. You're right. You're right. But I don't know but look, man, all I'm going to say is again, I don't know who's going to win that fight. I lean towards the guy that can put you to sleep. Okay? Because I know for certain Shakur going to land something on Tank, and Tank's going to keep coming through. I'm going to tell you, I'll bet money if Tank gets a clean one. If Tank gets a clean one. But I bet you Shakur goes down. I bet you that if he catches him with a clean counter, dog, I bet you he knocks that dude down. I bet you he dizzies him. Because that's what that happens with everybody with a guy that hits that hard. He hits you that hard, you're going to get dizzy, man. And you got to be very, very wary of that, dog. Very, 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 very wary. You know what I'm saying? Keith, my man, Joseph King Slime 518 in the building. Said, Keith, stop. If Tank catches Ryan like Campbell did, I promise you he will not get, excuse me. Keith said, if Tank catch Ryan like Campbell did, I promise you he will not get up. Ain't no comeback when Tank gets them mitts on you. It's a Snapple fact. I thought you said that man's gonna make Snapchat. But no, he ain't getting up from him. He may get up. He may get up because he got up quick. But he better not get hit with that. He bet not get hit with that. No joke. He bet not get hit with that. And that's a southpaw too, isn't it? He got caught and isn't Luke Campbell's a southpaw too. So there you go. Hey, he who greets with fire, much love in that super chat, brother. He said, Tank sleeps Valdez. Shakur goes 12 with Rolly. Yeah, I think that's fair. He who greets with fire, I think that's fair. That's true. But that doesn't necessarily play out. You know what I mean? That doesn't, but them triangle theories don't work. Them triangle theories don't work. Hey, said who more power than who? Tank got more power than everybody. Below 147, he's got more power than everybody. Tank is a bigger puncher than everybody. Below 147 pounds. He's the biggest puncher below welterweight in boxing. Nobody's punching like him. Nobody is that big a puncher below that weight class. Nobody. Tank is. Without a doubt. And I don't even think there's a little bit of a doubt. Dog, yeah, he caught me with a shot. Yeah, he caught you with a shot, all right. He knocked you silly. Yeah, that's all that happened is he punched me in my face and I lost consciousness for a second. That's like, what is Rolly talking about? All he did, that's it. That's all that happened. All that happens is he punched me dead in my mouth, and then I lost consciousness for a little bit, and I didn't know where I was for about, 10 minutes. Yeah, that's all that happened. Hey, Anthony Forrest said, Tank sleeps them all. I like Shakur, but Tank's a problem. Tank's a big problem. Just loving that super chat. Don't underestimate cats that'll put you to sleep. I don't do that. Now, there are guys that have respectful power that if you can't put them hands on you, then hey, man. Or if there's somebody that's going to be in there and they're going to seriously grind and be trying to put a long-term beating on you and zapping all that power up at you, then yeah, that's something too. Shakur going to have to put some work on Gervonta to get Gervonta to drain Gervonta. Nick, the boxing fanatic in the building. Tank will catch you from round 1 to 12. With the person who has one punch knockout power, you got to be damn near perfect the entire fight. Exactly. Nick, the boxing fanatic in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat, bro. Thank you for that support, bro. That's big. Big. Thank you, brother. And I got to back up because I know I missed one right here. Oh, my man, again, back in the channel. Back in that super chat. Kentrail Elder said, the point with Shakur is a pure boxer with more power than Cruz. I don't think he has more power than Cruz. He averaged only being hit five times around, bro. Yeah, but 5 times around, that's a lot of times for Tank to hit you. He better make it, hey, Kentrell, he better make it 3. He better make it 3, dog. He better cut them stats in half, Kentrell. Hey, but he have more power. I don't know if he has more power than Isaac Cruz. That is yet to be established. I think Shakur Stevenson has good power, but I don't think he's as big a puncher as Isaac Cruz is. But dog, that's like night and day because he's twice the fighter that Isaac Cruz is. A much better fighter than Isaac Cruz. I'm just saying, don't get ahead of yourself with that case in the building. Say Keith Nolan, let's bet then. I got money. Ryan sleeps Tank. Wow. See there, you got money. Ryan sleeps Tank. I'll take that. Can we make that our bet? Because that ain't happening, man. But hey, dog, that dude right there will sleep. He will sleep somebody. It's like Ryan, dog. Ryan got that snooze. Hey, Ryan got that snooze button too. He really does, man. Ryan Garcia got that snooze button, Fanon, who's the best boxer right now? The best boxer right now? Terrence Crawford. I'll go with Terrence Crawford on the best boxer right now. Terrence Crawford. Or Errol Spence. Or Gervonta. But honestly, I'll go with Terrence. Nobody knocked him off that pedestal yet. So I'll go with Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna be consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'll be consistent with it. He's like that, dog. Terrence Crawford's like that. Boots is like that too. Ooh, they got a lot of American fighters. Ooh, we got some fighters that are like that, don't we? We got some fighters that are like that, don't we? Amazing, ain't it? Ain't it amazing how many fighters we got in America can do it like that? But just for some reason, the American boxing media just doesn't know who they are when it's time to talk about who's like that. Are you telling me you've seen Monster Inoue fight like Gervonta Davis does, dog? Get out of here, dog. against guys that will snooze with one punch knockout power that will snooze you. Come on, man. Big C in the building, Mr. Big C Senior in the building. Said, man, did you see that? What that fool Tio said, talking about he's gonna have to beat Tank? Hey, Teofimo Lopez needs to sit down and shut up. Hey, much love in that team. Take your big ass up there and fight Josh Taylor. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he's got to come out there and try to clout chase. I saw the clout chasing. I saw it. Hey, man, you got beat up by you. Ain't nobody interested. Hey, Tio, no fight, no thank you. You got to build your way back up, bro. Only on the left hand. What you talking about? You talking about only on the left hand for Ryan Garcia? I can't tell you. I don't know if he's got it on both hands or not. Oh, he said, Kentrell L said, Santa Cruz, bro, more power than Oh, thank you, brother. Sorry about that. Than Leo Santa Cruz? Shakur got more power than Leo Santa Cruz? I don't know if he does. What's up in that super chat? I don't know if he does. I don't know. I'll say that too. I don't know. I don't know if he does or he doesn't. Santa Cruz got some pop. But yeah, he probably does. That's probably the safe bet. But I don't know. Shakur's not a big puncher. He ain't pillow-fisted. You know what I'm saying? He ain't pillow-fisted. But at the same time, he's not like, I don't know who's the big. I don't really know if he's a lot bigger puncher than Leo Santa Cruz is. I would suspect that he is, but I don't know, man. Is your fund going to be in paid? No, man, my super chat, my gong says, thank you, brother, is magic. The gong is me wishing you it's a magical reverberation for may all that you support us with return to you 10, 20, 30 fold. That gong is resonating in your ear, wishing you good luck and thanking you for that support to the channel, whether you hate me or not, which is why King keeps making out, because King keep getting that good reverberation back at him. Tell you, man, that's a good luck gong. If you hear that sound, bop, it's hitting you with that good mojo, bro. It's hitting you with that good mojo. King said, Fanon, tell me how you... Right off the bat, that's King. Right off the bat, dog, in the first 5 seconds, of this, I know this is King. I know it's you. As soon as I hear you speak, I know it's you. Okay? As soon as you bump your lips, I'm 99% sure it's you. Let me check you. Yep, it's you. Yep, it's you. All righty, here we go again. Hold on. Let me roll back up. Tell me how you praise Tank and Leonard for selling arenas out and being a star while calling Tank the best in the division, but you have a problem with Canelo doing the same but better. Why the double standards? I do not have a problem with Canelo Alvarez selling out arenas. I don't have a problem with that. Also, because it's a fact. And why? And you have a problem with Canelo being the best in the division? First of all, I didn't say Tank was the best in the division. I said I thought he was the best in the division. Also, Canelo Alvarez, I also said that I thought that Canelo Alvarez was the number one guy at 168. Only guy that I think now is going to beat him since he's coming off that L he took. Since he took that L, you know that L? That loss, that L, like you be taking on a regular basis, that L he took. Now that he took an L by Beterbiev, and then I saw Benavidez fight the next week, I think Benavidez may be able to beat him. So there's clearly a guy there in that division I want to see him fight, and that's David Benavidez, who held a belt that man held. There you go. No worries, man. It's not a double standard. It's the same standard. Corey H. in the building said, I think Spence beats Crawford. So Spence is the best in the world. Much love in that super chat, brother. Notice I did not give that magical gong magic to you, King. No gongs for you, dog. Anyway, Keith Nolan said, Keith, I'm glad you got money to bet, but I was wondering what you see in terms of boxing skills that make you favor Ryan. Much love in that super chat. Yeah, let us know. I think that power is something nice. Said right off the bat. Knew it was him right off the bat, dog. God, dog, right off the bat. Keith in the building. Keith, I chose Ryan because we seen Ryan get dropped and come back from that. We've never seen Tank responded by being hurt. Stop praising Tank. Hey, everybody got to have their reasons. Much love, Keith, in that super chat, man. Much love, man. He listened to your shout out. Oh, I know. Like, no worries, man. I'm going to take it easier on King because I understand what it is. Appreciate the support, King. Here's your gong. We'll put a little low tone for you. But it is what it is, bro. We'll throw it in there every once in a while. Patrick Bell in that super chat, much love. He said, hey, Fanon, just showing a little support. Thank you so much for your little support. And that ain't even a little. That's a lot of support. Thank you, brother, for your support. It means a lot. Also in that Cash App, my man, None Your Business, says Shakur has 18 fights. He isn't a master of anything. Oh, I didn't realize he's only got 18 fights. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, man. Got to give him a little bit of time, man. But he is like that now. He is like that. But you know the deal. He's over there at Top Rank. He's gonna have him fight. He's gonna have. What's the name of it? What's that dude's name? Hey, hold on 1 second. Anthony Forbes said, people talk like Tank gets fights each opponent the same way. Leo couldn't hurt Tank, so he took more shots. When he fought Barrios, he was more defensive. Yeah, exactly, man. Much love in that super chat, bro. That's why I like him, Anthony Forbes, because I keep seeing the man I see the man consistently doing different things. That's specifically why I liked him. Hey, Giant TV said Ryan got dropped by a bum. Nah, man, Luke Campbell ain't a bum. He said, y'all meat riding because of the height. Dang, that's brutal. Case, I'm gonna put Case in that. Go on, Case for that too. Damn, Case say put money on it, man. Anyway, hey, y'all, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Tank point blank. Yeah, Tank is a tank point blank, man. Look, man. Tank and Shakur equals Spence Crawford. Yeah, it is, man. But honestly, man, got to get to that weight class yet, man. He got to get to the weight class. That I will definitely say. He's definitely got to get to the weight class. Hold on 1 second. I got to do something. Hold on. All righty. Got it. LaMarcus in the building. He said, so don't... Okay, so don't say something for Tank being that good to not get hurt. So cats are great for getting hurt. Okay, now, well, I mean, that's their reason, LaMarcus Robinson. I mean, you know, that's the reasoning behind it, man. Ain't no reason. Yo, I seen Case on Rise channel saying Tank would KO Ryan. Really? That's funny. That's interesting. You going the other way for the sake of arguing? That's weird. Why would he go over there to say that? Hey, Fanon, did you see Cambosa's Haney press conference? I did not, man. Nah. I watched it a little bit later today, man. Honestly, man, no, Eastside, I haven't seen it yet. I read some things that took place in it. I'll go back and check it out, but you know what it is, man. I'm interested in big fights, dog. Nah, on the real, I'll see it. I'll see it, man. I'll see it. Nah, you know. Dog, look, let me tell you something, man. Both those dudes gonna say something, get on my nerves. Yeah, I'm telling you, they make it so tough. Hey, Keith said, I never said Tank with KO Ryan. Ain't lying. Hey, I'm like, why would he do like that's some funniness right there. Much love in that super chat, Keith. Hey, say I'm tired of that Aussie already. Yeah, Devin need to beat that dude. Bring them belts back on home. So we can have great conversations about how Gervonta is ducking Devin. Okay? how Devin's the A side. I love all these conversations, man. Because I'm going to tell you, watch this. As soon as Devin wins that fight, Devin's going to be the A side on Gervonta. And I love that. I love the fact that is what's going to be said. Devin is the best lightweight. Devin is the A side. Devin is the A side. And I'm going to be coming back with no, he is not the A side. All right? Devin going to have to figure out. Devin going to have to take another pay cut. Devin going to have to take another pay cut to make that fight, man. No, seriously, man. Eastside said Cam called him a rat and an informant. Yo, yeah, I saw that. Man, it's whatever, bro. George Cambosa say whatever George Cambosa says, as long as they don't rob Devin, and we get to be done with all of that, dog. On the Ride podcast, you did, Shorty. Hey, well, if that's what he said, you might have taken that. Seems funny to me. Anyway, hey, Deborah Booker, going to my big supporter, Deborah Booker. Deborah Booker says, sorry, Fanon, I know Gary's your boy, but Tank will beat Gary Russell. Yeah, I mean, I'll edge him in the fight. We're going to have to bet on this one, and you know you can trust me. I got Gary over Gary Russell. Let me tell you what y'all are not going to do to me, Deborah. If you send me a Cash App, I will just send you some money on Cash App. Just let me know what cause you want me to support, and I will support it. Y'all ain't taking my money like that on no gambles. Man, I ain't betting on that, man. You think I'm stupid? Look, I don't go too far being stupid. That means no. You ain't going to make a lot of money thinking I'm stupid. All right? That is no. You're not going to make a lot of money thinking I'm stupid. First of all, Gary just hurt his shoulder. He's a 126 pounder, and he's 30-something years old. Gervonta Davis is prime ready to go with I will sleep you power in both hands. I ain't putting big money on that. I'm just saying I'm riding with my boy. I'm riding with my boy Gary because I want him to win. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I've been a fan of Gary Russell Jr. longer, but I'm a big fan of big fan of Gervonta Davis too. So it is what it is, man. Pound for pound said, "What's a king to an emperor?" I like the energy. Australia, that's what's up. What's a king to an emperor, bro? You ain't no emperor. Man, that man ain't no man. Shut up, George. Shut him fight. Do what I think about George. But it is what it is, man. We'll see if it better not be a good fight though. I'm gonna reiterate that for y'all, man. It better not be a good fight. Bet not be a good fight. It better be a washing out there in them streets. Okay? It better be a complete and utter washing. If it ain't a washing, man, Devin's gonna come home sad. You got to wash that dude. And I mean, you got to put a beating on him, dog. You got to put a beating on him. Same way he beat, and I'm telling you, it's same thing for like Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez. He had to put a good whooping on Oscar Valdez to get that decision. I just believe it. Not just because of the country, also the styles of fighting. Said ain't nobody watching that BS. What you talking about? The Devin Kambosos fight? Nah, dog. Ain't gonna be a lot of buzz. There ain't a lot of buzz for that fight, man. Outside of this chat. He said, "Oh, Deborah, you behind in the chat." Deborah said, "That was a stupid thing to say. How could he have knocked him out if he didn't reach him? People just make up lies and they just stupid." Yeah, you got zipped, dog. Hey, Eastside in the building. Much love in that super chat. He said, "If Cam legit beat Haney, how would you see him?" Oh, it's a very good fighter. He's going to have to legitly beat him. A very, very good fighter. Second or third best guy in the division. If he legitimately beats him. I'll be surprised. No joke. I would be surprised and I'll be like, yeah, that dude can go. That's what I would say. But God dog. Like, I don't know, man. It depends on how he beats Devin. It just depends. Just depends. If he legitimately beats him, like, oh man, Devin just lost that fight. man, I got to give George Kambosos a lot of credit because I think Devin Haney's a very good fighter, man. I hope, and I don't see Devin. Hey, Quincy Carter said, Fanon just said he's a big fan of Terrence. Y'all hear that? I am a big fan of Terrence. I am a big fan of Terrence Crawford. Dog, y'all ain't, man, let me tell you something, man. Just because I have a fighter that I'm a fan of in the same weight class, and I think that guy's going to win the fight, does not mean I'm not a fan of the guy. I'm a fan of Terrence Crawford. He's trying to get a fight. We trying to get a fight with him in Errol Spence. Okay? But I like Terrence Crawford as a fighter, man, and I've been saying that. There's not a lot of fighters. Dude, I'll tell you the fighters that I don't like. All right? Teofimo Lopez could get kicked in the face by a mule for all I care. Okay? I don't like Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo Lopez bumped his lips way too much. I don't like Teofimo Lopez as a fighter. I didn't like him. I'm not a fan of Teofimo Lopez. I ain't out there rooting for Teofimo Lopez. All right? I'm not out there rooting for Dillian White. Not a fan. Don't like him. Sorry, Dillian, you can take an L. Every fight you fight, I'm not a fan. Don't like Dillian White, all right? Just what it is. Don't like him, all right? Not a fan. Other guys I'm fans of. Who else ain't I a fan of? Not a fan of Oscar Valdez. Was a fan of Canelo Alvarez. I'm not a big fan of Canelo Alvarez anymore. Sorry, Canelo, you done acted too much of like a prima donna, and your fans are too annoying. And the prima donna, really the thing that really blew it for me for Canelo was the silk pajamas. The silk pajamas and saying I'm busy, it was over the top. You know what I'm saying? It's over the top. It was over the top. You talking about I'm busy, you just want payday, you a horrible fighter, all that, man. You ain't trying to fight these guys, man. I ain't a fan of yours no more. I can't do it. I actually maintained being a fan of his through his steroid tests for after he popped dirty. No joke. Was still a fan of Canelo after he popped dirty. And now exactly, Nick the boxing fan. Now you don't want to fight Bivol. Now you don't want to fight. Now you want to try to freeze a man out for a year. Well, maybe when I'll come back to you, I'll be great again. Oh, so now you're stalling out everybody else for another year. You know what I'm saying? Armando N said, Fanon, I'm riding with Shakur over Tank, Gary and Haney. They all know what it is. Hey, man, you got to ride with your boy, man. Brock Howard said that was a classic. Fanon, what you talking about, man? But testing positive twice is cool. Hey, man, I'm telling you, I rode with him through it. I said what it was. I said, yeah, he's juicing, but I still was a fan of the guy. Hey, I admit it. But I said what it was. I definitely said, look, man, this dude is, I liked Canelo. What can I tell you? I was a Canelo fan. I'm making an admission. However, I didn't defend him being on steroids. I did not defend him. I made videos talking about, hey, man, that's foul. That dude didn't need to be punished for that and all of that stuff. But, in the back of my mind, I thought, well, maybe it was the hot dog. Maybe it was the taco meat. Even though I knew it wasn't the taco meat. But I held him responsible for it. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But with the silk pajama, for me, fanship of like, oh, man, the silk pajamas was over the top, dog. You out here walking around in silk pajamas and then won't fight these guys. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Where I was like, man, nah, Canelo, dog. You out here Hollywood. You out here too Hollywood, man. Hey, Keith Nolan said, I did not appreciate when Canelo said Andrade was a terrible, horrible fighter. That's what I first started to lose respect for him. Yeah, and when he wouldn't fight, just the fights he's not taking. The fights he's not taking. That's just too much for me, man. I can't do that. I can't do it. You got to fight these guys, man. You're not that. Hey, Benjamin Newsom, thank you, brother. You're not above the game. And then when the media started talking and treating like Canelo Alvarez, like he literally he's bigger than boxing. He can do whatever he wants to do. He's earned the right to do whatever he wants to do. Stuff like that, dog, that is not good for the competitive nature of boxing. When you start telling people, oh, this guy earns more money than everybody else, so he's earned the right to do whatever he wants to do. He doesn't have to fight any particular person. Everybody in boxing there's him and then there's everybody else. I'm sorry, and he went with that. I lost respect for that. Roberto Yaramillo said, good morning, Fanon. I'm riding with David Benavidez till the wheels fall off. Hey, David Benavidez is a beast, man. A beast that'll never get to prove that he's better than a beast that boxing says will never deserve the right to prove he's better than Canelo. They're going to say that Canelo is the best in boxing, right? But nobody deserves the right to prove that they're better than him by fighting him. Because they don't deserve it. He's done enough to be the best, and he never has to prove it. And nobody, but then at the same time, nobody else has the ability or can possibly earn the right to prove that they're better than him. And that's just against the nature of boxing or competitive sports, period. Michael Kirkland said Canelo is nowhere near a true Mexican warrior. Mayweather gave rematches to people he beat. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. No Lara rematch. No Lara rematch. And now no Bivol, and Bivol beat him. And that man had a rematch clause. Man, no payday. Bivol just wants payday in the rematch. I can't. That's why I'm saying I lost him. But anyway, he's not the subject matter of this conversation today. Believe you me, not going to stick around talking about Canelo Alvarez all day today. Canelo took that L, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all, hold on for 1 minute. I'll be right back. All righty. Sorry about that. We're back. Sorry about that. Hold on one second. Had to hold on 1 second. Marlon Clayton said, undisputed means no one else has a claim to a title. Doesn't Benavidez have a claim? Oh, yeah, he has a claim. Absolutely, David Benavidez has a claim. Yeah, because they did that dude wrong on that. Well, they didn't do him wrong, but they didn't get. I'm going to tell you right now, if that was Canelo Alvarez and he wasn't able to make weight, dude, and he felt like he had any problem with making weight, they would have made it a non-title fight and let him keep his belt. It's the WBC just got these special Canelo Alvarez rules. Keith Nolan 2211 says, speaking of payday, I heard Hearn didn't even pay Bivol yet. Hey man, that would be crazy, bro. That would be crazy. He had it got paid by now. Much love in that super chat, brother. Thank you, bro. Full money episode for 9. You dedicated great, brother. I respect it. Thank you. Hey, full money episode. Thank you, bro. It's the only way to do it. No joke, dog. If you love it and you want to do it, you got to do it. You know what I mean? You love it and you got to do it, you got to do it. I've learned my lessons in life. I've learned some of my lessons in life. Some I'm still working on. Hope my boy Rolly comes back stronger. My man Mike Kirkland said, I hope my boy Rolly comes back stronger till still a fan of his. Yeah, man, I like Rolly, man. Rolly Rolly showed poor sportsmanship. Dog, you should just like sit on that L, dog. I was winning every round of that fight. I won every round of that fight until I got knocked out. We need to run that shit back. And Tank like, what? Tank's like, man, shout out to him. Know what I'm saying? Shout out, man. Shout out to him. I don't know what you talking about, dog. Shout out to you. Because, hey, that ain't happening, homie. You going to sit on that L, homie, and a nice payday. And a payday. He got payday. Hey, said, Fanon, do you think it is okay that Floyd fought on pay-per-view 2 times in a row before Tank? Yeah, why not? Tank just fought on pay-per-view. He's fighting on pay-per-view every fight. What's the problem with that? Only thing that I ever said about Floyd is promoting the fight on the lead into Gervonta Davis's fight. That's the only thing that I had. Is like, why would you be fighting your pay-per-view while during the time frame in which he's promoting his? But it is what it is, man. It didn't affect I don't think it affected anything. Because the fact of the matter is more people are interested in seeing in a Tank Davis fight right now than a Floyd Mayweather fight. You know? That's just what it is. Floyd probably went over there to the United Arab Emirates, grabbed him a quick $10 million or whatever they paid him to spar somebody, a $10 million sparring session. He may take a $10 million sparring session in a year. If he can make $10 million, $20 million a year in just sparring with cats, you know, hey man, it is what it is, man. You know? My man, Ace the Boxing Fan said, Fanon, at what point does the WBA mandate Tank to fight for the WBA super title? He defended that regular belt like 3 times in a row. Well, he's going to get a mandatory next. He's going to get a voluntary next because they just mandated him. They just gave him a mandatory fight last fight. So he just fought his mandatory. So it's not going to be his next fight. He's going to at least get a voluntary, right? If they do that like everything else. So I don't know, beginning of next year, sometime next year, he's probably going to get it. And if they mandate, they probably will. The next mandatory probably will be the WBA super champion, or there's a very good chance that it'll be the WBA super champ, who will be either Devin Haney or George Kambosos, or at the time it happens, Vasily Lomachenko. But here's the thing. Gervonta Davis will probably tell them, look, man, maybe I will, maybe I won't. See what I'm saying? Well, we're going to strip you. Well, look, man, how much money these dudes paying me and where's the network going to be? Those guys will drop that belt because they're not going to beat him in a purse bid. For Tank. They're not going to win a purse bid on Tank. You know what I mean? And Tank ain't going to take the short money on a purse bid against anybody. So they're going to have to, for that particular circumstance, it's going to be kind of funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Gary Small in that super chat, brother, said, Fanon, you were spot on about Canelo. He's a clown. Yeah, man, he's a clown. Hey, Gary Small in the bill. I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have said your name, man. My man. Look, man, you know who the bigger clown is? The media. The media are some clowns about that treatment of Canelo being that over the top on that dude is ridiculous, bro. Hey, and my man, Raheem, in that super chat, brother, in that cash app, brother, thank you so much. He said, who do you think wins, Shakur or Leo? Shakur Stevenson or Leo Santa Cruz? Shakur. Hey, much love, Raheem. You talking about Leo Santa Cruz? Is that any other Leo? Shakur or Leo Santa Cruz? Shakur. Great fight, though. I would love that fight. I would love that fight. Love that fight. Is he still a champ there? Or is he the 126 champ? I think he's got that belt in 126. Hey, my man Armando N said, Fanon, I like Bomac because he talks a lot of spot, but I still want to challenge him in a barroom fist fight, though, because it's man down over here. That's what's our man Armando. Yeah, man. Hey, man, he rides for his. Hold on one second, man. Man, that's weird. Much love in that super chat, brother. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what I like? I like all those Nebraska dudes. They ride with theirs, dude. Hey, and that ain't no shame in that. They be riding for theirs, man. All day they ride for theirs. BZ 5466 in the building says 6 months concussed rule, no rematch for Rolly. Oh, he said it'll be. Hey, that's funny. Tank said, yeah, he'll be back in about 6 months. Much love in that super chat, brother. Man, that was funny when Gervonta Davis said that. He said, man, he'll be back in about 6 months, man. Hey, real quick, let me check these likes, man. Stop being stingy on these likes, man. We got 826 people in the building. We only got 613 likes, man. I know y'all get that like button, man. I know y'all can hit that like button, man. And if you ain't subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Because some of y'all ain't subscribed. I can see you. You not subscribed. And you didn't hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. I can see you. Robert Yaramillo said, for 9, I was really impressed by Lara at his age. Looked phenomenal, in my opinion. You know what, man? Much love in that super chat. He better retire. Time to retire. Erislandy Lara need to retire. Okay? Yes, he looked good in that fight. No, I did not like how he fought in that fight. I don't like that, dog. I don't like that. He looked really good because, dog, he knocked out Spike O'Sullivan, right? He knocked out Spike O'Sullivan, hurt that dude bad, but Spike O'Sullivan is a shot fighter. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. Spike O'Sullivan is a shot fighter, and I didn't like Erislandy Lara taking all them shots. I don't like let me be a more exciting fighter in the later term of my career because you're going to mess around and get somebody where they're going to bip you. I don't like him taking all that. I don't like him taking any type all that punishment at that point in time. I think Erislandy Lara, man, 2-3 more fights, get your paydays. Well, he's a champion right now, so he's defending belts or whatever. But it's just that I'm just really worried about him, man. I didn't like all that punishment he took. However, he did look. Let me get there. He did look really good in the fight, though. I know that's kind of maybe sounds like it's contradictory, but Erislandy Lara usually don't get touched like that, you know. Ken Trail Elder in the building said, Rolly the new Brawner in my building. Oh, man, don't insult Brawner like that, man. What? Dog, he ain't the problem now. Man, he ain't nowhere near on that level of the Brawner, Adrian the Problem Brawner. Adrian the Problem Brawner's a problem, dog. He's a better fighter. He wouldn't have gone to sleep against Tank like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my man also, Mother Falcon 23 said, thank you, brother, for what you do. Man, Mr. Low, I'll just say your last name. Mr. Lopez, brother, thank you so much for your support. Yeah, man, we'll be out here talking boxing every day, man. In the type of community where you can say what you want to say and you ain't gonna get tossed out as long as you say it respectively. Haven't been getting a lot of slack about the moderators lately. You know what I mean? And we definitely appreciate you, man. Tony Moses said, love your channel. Keep giving the great information about boxing. Hey, absolutely. I will endeavor to do so. I'm gonna work out later today, make sure I stay in good health so I'm able to do it, you know? Solar Verse said, absolutely the right move for Tank to stay with Floyd. Oh yeah. You don't dump if it's working, man. You know, and he's got a great team. And he was gonna keep the team regardless, dog. He wasn't gonna get rid of that team. He wasn't gonna get rid of Steven Espinoza and Al Heyman, and getting rid of Leonard Ellerby, dude, would have been the worst. I mean, it would have been bad. I don't know if it would have been worse than getting rid of Al Heyman, but that was never a question. But, man, Leonard Ellerby is out there riding for you, dog. Leonard Ellerby is out there riding for you. I was rooting for Leonard Ellerby in that. I was like, man, I hope he don't lose his best fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? Brock Howard in the building. Much love in that super chat, brother. Much love in that super chat, bro. Grown man said, I just liked and subscribed, my good brother. I only want to see Tank. I only want to see Spence versus Crawford next. Let's get it happening. What are these? It's like blessings, prayers. Yeah, I want to see that fight next, man. I just hope Bud takes that $2 million and that 35%. He takes that $2 million and 35% of the pay-per-view and does it like that. No, I'm just kidding. I hope they didn't offer him that, man. You know, you got to get something around. You got to get what you're worth. You know what I mean? What the fight is worth. I understand that. But what the fight is worth is a discussion to have. You know what I mean? And the fight is really worth what people are willing to pay for it. Robert Yaramillo in the building. Jaramillo. Robert Jaramillo. I believe I heard Rolly compare himself to Maidana. Maidana, yeah, right. Yeah, man, he's not as skilled as Maidana, man. That's what, much love in that super chat, bro. Man, I like, dude, Tank funny with that. Tank, I was like, Maidana, he's not as skilled as Marcus Maidana is. He's not as good a fighter as Marcus Maidana, even though I think Marcus Maidana is one of the more overrated fighters. Marcus Maidana to me was like, come on. And Marcus Maidana should have gave Adrian Brawner that rematch. Marcus, that's a fight. That's a dude that screwed Adrian Brawner didn't get that rematch with Maidana. And Floyd took him from him. Really, I think he should have got that rematch with Maidana, man. Adrian Broner's career could have been different if he would have been able to get that rematch. You know, I thought that was very unfortunate that he wouldn't let that man get that rematch. He could have came back in there and done it. He said, Tawan Williams said, Bronner was a 3-division champion before he lost. Rolly can't even do that on PlayStation. Nah, man. Do y'all still got that game on PlayStation? I don't have any time to be playing PlayStation games. I don't get that anymore, man. It's like, hey, man, at a certain time, dog, you need to be constructive with your time, dog, and accomplishing things, bro. You know what I mean? With the time you got. Ron Miller said, Bud should accept $500K guaranteed and 25% of the pay-per-view. If he wants to get $250K raise and $30K at the pay-per-view, damn, dog, you doing him dirty. You doing him dirty. I was just playing, bro. I didn't mean that now. I'm telling you, man, I did not mean that, dog. I'm not serious about that. I want the man to get a fair deal for the fight. I do. Whatever they're willing to pay to make the fight is what I hope gets paid, quite honestly, because I'm not getting any of that money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting any of it. So it doesn't make a difference to me, man, how much money either one of those guys make. Truth be told, I just want it to be a scenario. I enjoy talking about it, though. And y'all can go to, y'all can go wherever y'all want to go if y'all don't like the fact that I like talking about anything. I don't care. I'll talk about anything in boxing that ain't related to people's children. Once you start talking about people's children and you start talking about people's wives, things like that, that's off limits. Things like that. You know what I mean? I'm not interested. People's sexual preferences and things like that, I'm not going to talk about that. But if you want to talk about the money in boxing, dog, I'm going to talk about that, man. You're not going to browbeat me into not talking about stuff. That doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Brock Howard said, when that Mayweather money hit that AB money look shot. Oh, with that Mayweather money. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, it did look short. Yeah, it was. That short money. Don't get me wrong. I understand Maidana doing it. I just think it's unfortunate that he didn't get an opportunity to avenge that loss, And I think it could have really I think it might have done wonders for his career if he was able to have avenged that loss, But he didn't get the opportunity. He didn't get the opportunity to do it, Let me see. Kevin Coleman said tried to do Floyd the same way. Oh, when he talked about he tried to do Floyd dirty with all them shots behind the head. Hey man, that's an awkward fighter. But Maidana, don't get me wrong, Maidana got that bag and he got up out of there. He got the $7 with that donate. Hey man, much love to everybody that supports in that Cash App. Thank you so much. And everybody that supports in the super chat. You guys keep the channel going. Thank you, brothers. Thank you, and sisters. Appreciate y'all very, very, very much, man. They said he tried to do Floyd. The same way. Yeah, he did. But it didn't work, dog. Floyd saw it coming, and then Floyd gave him that rematch too. When people were acting like he won the fight and just beat him. But did you see how Floyd was able to fight him again? And then the second time around, it was a lot easier for Floyd to do it the second time around. Same thing could have been the situation with Adrian. If Adrian would have went in there and had a second chance at that fight, man, he may have done that too. AB stops Rolly. Yeah, I think so too. Adrian Broner's a way better fighter than Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero is. But I like Rolly, man. Congratulations to Rolly selling that fight. He made it enjoyable, man. He made it. Yeah, people had me a little nervous. You know what I'm saying? He had me a little nervous in that. Yeah, Maidana got that bag. Tawan Williams said, I think Tank should stay for now. We already saw, hold on one second, I'm sorry. That disappeared on me, man. We already know, gosh, hold on one second. I think Tank should stay for now. We already know Tank and Shakur is the equivalent of Spence Crawford. All those other fights he can get with those with Floyd. He made his point. He good now. Yeah, man, he's going to get that. As long as they pay him, and man, whatever problems he had, if they solve that problem, that's all it is, man. They just need to make that dude happy in what he's doing. Melvin Jones in that super chat, brother. Thank you so much for that support. I said, I salute Fanon, just joking about what Mike Tyson eating fight. Just joking, but what about Mike Tyson eating fighters' kids? What it is, Mike crazy. Mike was definitely selling the fight, talking about eating people's kids. Melvin Jones in that super chat, man. Much love, man. In a fight, in a fight he was not going to win, and he knew he wasn't going to win. Dog, that was a setup fight for sure. There, you talking about that with Lennox Lewis, trying to get in Lennox Lewis's head by playing that crazy role to the hilt. Even though I do believe very much that Mike Tyson is a little bit loose in the skull. My man Cedric said I was wrong. Tank KO'd him in 6, not 7 to 8. Yeah, that's what's up. Much love in that super chat to my man, Mr. in that Cash App, to my man with Mr. Warren, brother. Thank you so much for that support, bro. You know, M said, for now, what do you think about Kambosos calling Haney a rat? That doesn't mean anything. And that rat's gonna try to bite him. He don't owe nothing to, man, he don't owe nothing to Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez talking all kind of crazy to him, man. All kind of nonsense, all kind of email champ and this, that, and the other thing. Teofimo Lopez was disrespecting Devin Haney all over the place. So he don't owe anything to that man. If he had been treating him with respect and being like, yeah, you know, hey man, we can make the fight happen, and yeah, I respect your skill. If he was doing all of that and not acting like, you know, man, I'm the man, I'm all of that, then Devin probably wouldn't have done it. You know? But then again, here's the thing. There's nothing that Devin said that was not public knowledge. Everybody knew that. Oh, how's Devin? How does Eddie? I knew he was smoking hookah and had wife problems. Everybody knew that. It's all over there. It wasn't Teofimo Lopez said that. He took pictures of him doing hookah. You know what I'm saying? That stuff is out there, man. Hey, Devin didn't rat. That's in public knowledge. How you rat about something that's in public? That's how you rat on something that is public information. That is just public information. It's out there. If it's in boxing scene, you can't get mad. It's out there. You know what I mean? Tawan Williams said, Brawner would end Rolly's career. I want to see this fight now. I want to see this fight now. My new favorite fight. Oh, that would be fun, man. But that's a good fight to make, really. Rolly Romero and Adrian Brawner at like 140. That's a good fight. I would love to see that. No doubt about it. I would love to see that. Ron Miller said, Kambosos called Devin a rat for helping him. I get that Kambosos is playing mind games. Oh, yeah, it's like, even that is like, you ratting. Like, if anybody the rat, you the rat. Because you out here talking about what I told you. You know what I'm saying? You snitching, calling somebody a snitch. What sense does that make? If I'm sending you private messages and you then put it out in the public, ain't you the rat? Aren't you the one ratting? It is what it is, though, man. Devin and them going to fight. We'll see how that fight turns out. George Kambosos talks more ish than a little bit, and we'll see. Javier Martinez, what's going on, Javier? He said, Fanon, T.O. was also having suicidal thoughts before the Kambosos. Yeah, see, I didn't know anything about that, and I wouldn't even talk about that. See, in the line of things that I don't talk about, it's that. Wouldn't do it. That is outside the scope of boxing right there. I don't make fun of, like even Tyson Fury. I don't even really talk about a lot about that. About the mental health stuff that he brought up and all that, dog. First of all, dog, that's your business. Him pandering to audiences on that is like, man, you're using that to pander, dude. That's, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that got that, dog. A lot of people really suffer from that. And I think you're pandering with that. I think you're looking for sympathy and trying to get, trying to be the bad guy and the good guy at the same time. You know, I don't really like that, man. So I don't put, and even with Ryan Garcia saying that, commend him for explaining if that's why he missed time. But, anyway, it is what it is, man. I ain't gonna anyway, I've been through stuff like that myself. So, so many people deal with that, man, that you just got to go to work like everybody else does. Robert Jaramillo said, do you think we'll see the Bronze Bomber versus Ruiz? Support this great channel, people. Oh, yeah, man, much love in that. Thank you for asking people to support, too, because it is important. Thank you. I think there's a good chance of it. I think there's a good chance of that fight being made, provided that he gets past Luis Ortiz. Provided he gets past Luis Ortiz. If he gets past Luis Ortiz, then yeah, that's a good look. If he does something, if he's able to like knock out Luis Ortiz or beat Luis Ortiz, that's an impressive win for him. And then I think that's a good look. And I think it'll be a good and impressive fight. I don't know who Deontay Wilder's going to fight next though. But I do love him. Do love the fact that he's out there and he's doing his thing, man. Yeah, I do. I think you're right, Jack Trades. I think you're right. Like to see him not as bulked up. Don't be so bulked up. You're not going to fight another guy 6'9", 360. And more than likely, or whatever, is he 280 or whatever he comes in there with. You know what I mean? So no need to be all that big. And I'm sure, dude, is provided he's not dented, he's probably going to be a better fighter for it. Because he definitely proved that he ain't gun shy. You know what I mean? He definitely proved that he ain't gun shy, that he's still going to come in there and he's still going to fight. Man, my man back in that Cash App, my man Cedric Warren in the building, he said, is it more pressure for Bud to make the fight? Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him to make that fight, man. Not more than anybody else. There's no more than anybody else. You know what I mean? Not any more pressure. But yeah, there's pressure, man. You said you want the fight. Make the fight, man. Yeah. But, and it's got to be something that he thinks he's being treated fairly in. But, yeah, there's definitely pressure on him to make that fight, man. Much love in that Cash App, brother. Thank you for that support. And Geeks of the Universe, brother, thank you again. Much love in that super chat. Thank you for the support, brother. And Subjugated Truth with the channel membership, man. Becomes a YouTube channel member, brother. Thank you so much for joining the channel. Brother, I appreciate that, man. He said, you crazy, Fanon. You gave him that little gong. We couldn't hear it. That's why I rock with you. Yeah, I'm going to still give him that gong. You got to get that little itty bitty gong, though. No doubt about it, man. Hold on. There was a chat. Somebody said something up here that I wanted to get to. Oh, what happened to my? Oh, okay. I clicked on that. All right. Javier Martinez said, Fanon, mental issues have to be taken seriously. I don't say that as a joke. Hope the T.O. bounces back, not only in the ring, but outside of it also. Absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. It's very, very serious, man. And the number one key is number one key is knowing knowing it is there and accepting that it's there. That's difficult to accept. It's not like a broken leg, like, oh man, I can see my leg is broken. Can't wait for it to heal. It's what you think with. So what you actually think with is hurt, it's hard to process. It's hard to process that. And nobody really wants to admit that either. It's very difficult to admit to yourself and admit to other people. So if you admit it to yourself, though, that's the big thing. Admitting it to other people, that's secondary. Admitting it to yourself and then coping and learning how to cope with the things that exacerbate it, I think that's the real key to it. Again, and I'm telling you from personal experience, it's not secondhand stuff. That's it's me being very, very honest with you. You got to be able to accept that you have certain limitations, and you be able to live within your limitations and understand what your risks are. And once you can do that, then you can keep your mind healthy, because it's health. It's like anything else. If you got high blood pressure, you got to do the type of things that are going to prevent your blood pressure from raising and lower your blood pressure. If you got a mental illness, you got to do something to make sure that you stay mentally healthy. And everybody can deal with and everybody can get sick mentally. No joke. That's what stress is. Stress is the definition of stress is in mental illness, because you are stressed, which means your mind is not processing something correctly. Everybody has that to a certain extent, When are you going to drop a video about the WBC Fort and Mel to fight Tim Tszyu as a mandatory, but letting Canelo off the hook, pushing his to 2023? Because as soon as the WBO, well, first of all, Canelo, I don't know if the Canelo was ever ordered to fight the WBO by the WBO. That was a standing mandatory, but I'm never going to drop a video on that. Come on, Oz. Much love in that super chat. The answer to that is never. Not gonna drop a video on that. Probably not. You know why? Because I'll drop a Jerron Ennis video first. I would rather drop videos about fighters that I want to promote versus tearing at a sanctioning body, especially over Canelo stuff, because it's so. First of all, I don't even know if there's an issue there yet, because Canelo won the undisputed title against. When did he get the WBO? He got the WBO against, Billy Joe Saunders. So I don't know if they've even ordered a mandatory yet for him. So he got it against Billy Joe Saunders. Then he fought and became undisputed. And then in the next fight, it should be due. But the Tim Tszyu one was already ordered. They had already ordered Brian Castano like a year and a half ago. Yeah, they had already ordered that against Brian Castano like a year and a half ago. So there was a question a year ago whether or not, because Brian Castano, the WBO had ordered Brian Castano versus Tim Tszyu before the first Jermell Charlo fight. So they allowed 2 fights before that to take place. Expensive paper. Much love in that super chat, bro. Much love in that super chat. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, I can send you the article. Hey, do that, man. Thank you, Kamal Oz. Yeah, definitely send me that article, brother. Thank you. I'd appreciate it. You know my email, or link it into my Instagram. But I know that they probably did give him a pass till next year. It's Canelo. You know? $7 said we need some cool boy videos for 9. Yeah, they'll come up. When he fights in a way, we'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it happen. I like to talk about that stuff in the live streams though, man. You know, we'll do it though. Angie Watt said that was you. Thought you were already a member. To the rest of us, you are at Deborah Booker. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Did I miss something? I must have missed something. Yeah, but Kamal Oz, yeah, definitely send me that article, man. I can only do so many videos, man. And if you ain't doing the videos about the right topics, dude, they get flushed. I'm telling you, man, YouTube will flush your video like rush. You know what I'm saying? Where you won't even get to see it. Trust me. I understand YouTube a lot better now, man. A lot better. Which is why I ain't putting people down on game no more. Y'all, sorry. Sit right where the hell you are with what you doing. I am not giving you the tips. Quincy, my lady Deborah Booker said, "Thank you, Queen. Appreciate that you have a great Hollywood. Expensive paper said, gotta show support for this great channel. Thank you. Hey, expensive paper. Thank you so much. That means a lot, man. Thank y'all, man. Y'all letting John Boy off the hook, bro. Today, John Boy somewhere out there, man, listening to the chat. John Boy, thank you for being such a great supporter. Deborah Booker, my man, King Judah, Quincy Carter, all y'all, thank y'all so much. Just do boxing. He said, hey, nah, don't do that, OG. I was just about to DM you. Oh, I'll talk to you on the low. No joke. I'll talk to you on the low. I ain't gay, dog. I ain't doing that no more. Cats take your information, run with it, and shit right in your living room not too long afterwards. So, nah, dog. Too many cats shit in my living room after I helped them. That is tough. That is, I'm tell you, that's, for me personally, that's tough to take. I used to give people advice all the time. I would spend my time doing all that, dog, and I'm telling you, turn around, shit right in your living room. Act like they don't remember, and shit right in your living room. So, you know what I mean? I can't do it, bro. Say, Fanon, you are a real solid dude. I like your analogy on mental health, the comparison of being able to see and watch a broken limb heal. However, when what you think is injured, how does that heal? Yeah, exactly. When it's what you thinking, why do you heal that? You're going to have to go, I'm going to tell you, you have to go through it a couple times. And you got to be like, okay, I'm feeling this. You know what I mean? And you got to catch your agitation and whatever it is, dog. For me, it was smoking weed. I'm just be honest with you. Because whenever I felt stressed, I would smoke weed. And when I smoke weed, I'll do it. And then my thoughts just stayed elevated and stayed really off. So for me now, what I do is I know full well that I can't do that. Like whenever I feel down or I feel agitated, I have to be like, look, I cannot cope with that in that fashion. I have to cope with it by exercise, and I got to cope with it however I cope with it, by going to sleep. I can't cope with it by smoking weed, yelling, getting mad. I can't do that because I know that that's a start, and that is a trigger for me. So, you know, and that's just real. And I think a lot of people experience that, man, but people try to shame you for it. And there's nothing to be ashamed with. There's really nothing to be ashamed of. It's just what it is, you know? And it ain't worth the lie, because then you stay and you sit with a lie, and it becomes worse because you're trying to lie to yourself and lie to other people. Man, that shit ain't worth it, because ain't none of these guys' opinions that important. No joke. None of them. Their opinions ain't that important. Boxing by the pound, support OG. Yes, sir. Much love, brother. Appreciate that, man. Kenneth Howard said, Fanon, keep real. That's why it's the best morning podcast on YouTube right now. Salute, big homie. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. That does mean a lot, brother. He said, do you mean he resigned or resigned? Which one did I use? Oh, no, I mean, hold on one second. I'm sorry. I can't believe I did that, brother. Sorry about that. Hold on. I mean, he resigned, not resigned. Resigned. You're right. Sorry about that. I didn't put the hyphen in there. Let me see if I can edit that real quick. Because it is resign. I don't know if I can save this. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on one second. Where's this at? Here you go. 1 second, man. 1 second, man. I got to make that right because somebody pointed. No, I meant resign. He didn't quit. He signed up again. Oh, it's not even here. How's that not there? How's that not there? Oh, it's because it's right here. Okay, hold on. I'll get it right. Boop. All righty then. And then I think all I got to do is this, and then I think I will see that adjustment. Yep, there you go. All right, it's corrected. Hey, Javier Martinez said, I give you all the credit for being able to identify your flaws and be able to kick your bad habits. That takes a lot of inner strength and fortitude. Props to you. Hey, thank you, Javier, man. I appreciate the compliment, man. Still, struggle with it though. Got to keep on. Guys, got to keep on keeping on, brother. It doesn't do any good to lie about it or to fake it, because then you just out there wondering, will anybody ever find out that I'm not perfect? Yeah, dog, I'm not perfect. Fanon said, how did you become a lawyer? I went to law school. That's it. Got out of undergrad, went to law school. That's it. That's how you do it. Not complicated, brother. Javier Martinez said, oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Let me slide down. Keith says, I love your show. Been a long time subscriber to the channel. Keep rocking, keep growing. Y'all show a love and support by subscribing to the channel. Yes, sir, man. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that bell icon too. It is real important, man. Hit subscribe. Hey, said, Fanon, did you get my email? I didn't see it. So let me check it out. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, Kamal. I'll check. Yeah, I got you, brother. You in there. I got you. Got it. Got it. Thank you, brother. Yes, come on, I got it. He said, hey, man, it is what it is. Yeah, Big Shrek, I don't talk about that much. Because we talking boxing, dog. I don't care what you do. Let me tell you something, man. I don't care what your skill set is, man. No joke, dude. It's boxing, bro. Boxing is boxing. I don't talk about that stuff anymore. I used to talk about that stuff. I don't talk about it anymore because it's boxing, man. We talk boxing. That's what it is. We talk boxing. It doesn't matter what you do. You could be a truck driver. I respect you. I just want to talk boxing. You be a medical doctor. I respect you. I just want to talk boxing. You know what I mean? If you could be a truck driver, you could be working at a gas station. None of that shit matters to me. Because honestly, dog, I appreciate the support of boxing fans. And I like to talk and I like to see, I like to talk about boxing, man. I don't want to do any of that stuff, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about any of that, anybody's job, other than talking about like the consistent things that are consistent amongst everybody's profession. But no, man, people want to like, dude, man, there's a lot of cats that do that and have really rough lives, man. Wouldn't change places, would not change my life. Do you know what hit me to that? Johnny Depp. Watching looking at that Johnny Depp trial. Man, Johnny Depp made like $1 billion, dog. And the drama that guy got going on in his life, man, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that dude. Like, I'm still like, he's sitting there in a chair stooped over, right? Drunk. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, that dude got all the money in the world, man. And that dude needs to medicate himself on a regular basis to deal with that dude's problems. You know what I mean? But then you got people like, there's this female boxer named Saint Veal. I always forget her name. But whenever you see her on her YouTube channel, always a brilliant smile on her face, always like a really positive attitude, just coming from a workout, all of that, man. I'm like, wow, I wish I could be as happy and as positive as she is all the time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Will Smith, like, dog, Will Smith got a lot of drama in his life, man, and there's a lot of hurt and a lot of pain in his life, dog. You know what I mean? I don't care what y'all say, though. I'm glad he slapped Chris Rock, though. I'll have that conversation with a second, dog. I ain't lying. I felt that. But that is mental illness right there. Well, yeah, man, that's dude mental. He's going through it, obviously. In that scenario, dog, that was a breakdown. That was clearly a breakdown. But I'm telling you, Mel Seville, love her, man. Like every time I'm down, dude, if I'm down, dog, I love her posts because she is so positive, man. What if somebody slapped you, Fanon? What did I do to get slapped? Let me tell you something. If I cracked a bald joke about somebody's wife, I would expect them to slap me. If I cracked a joke about somebody's bald wife, I would expect somebody to slap me. You kidding me? What do you think happens to you if you out there, if somebody's wife is sitting right there? Skip all of that. We're going to do this for a second, bro. What if King slapped me? Dog, King ain't slapping me. King, let me tell you something. He ain't slapping me. Because, dog, I'm not going to be in no scenario where you got to slap me. I'm sorry, man. Hey, that you be a comedian and all that line you draw about comedians, I don't give a shit if you a comedian or not. You better crack the right jokes. Dog, that ain't my problem. I ain't a comedian. That ain't my problem. All I'm telling you is this. You go around making fun of people's wives, dog, do not be surprised if somebody slaps a taste out your mouth. And you can be, oh, no, it's an attack on all comedians. Okay. You ain't the first comedian to get slapped. Keep it funny, dog. Keep it funny. You know what I'm saying? Keep it funny, man. Not everybody's playing, dog. That wasn't no stand-up. And guess what? That wasn't no comedy show. That wasn't no comedy show. Man, you better leave that dude alone. That's what you get. Now, it is what it is. Johnny Tapia was one of the first boxers to speak on his own mental health. Yeah, he was. Absolutely, man. Much love in that super chat, brother. Look, man, I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. You got ASAP. Hey, I'm just telling you. Y'all can think what y'all want. Y'all can say Will Smith's the worst guy in the world. All I'm telling you is, dog, forget all the formalities. I feel you for nine. I approve the slap. All I'm telling you is you crack jokes. You crack the wrong joke about somebody's family, dog. You do not know what's going to happen. Hey. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is you crack the wrong joke about somebody's family, dog. If he was standing there and Will Smith was in a room, he wouldn't have cracked that joke. I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm not playing. You playing? He said it's just a joke for now and you can't be serious. No, I'm serious. It wasn't a joke. It was an insult. First of all, it wasn't even a joke. It was an insult. That wasn't a joke. That was an insult. It was a flat out insult. I mean, was it a funny? First of all, it wasn't even funny. Second of all, it was an insult. It wasn't a joke. It was an insult. He took it too far for sure. But I'm just telling you. I said I seen a few comedians win when folks come on stage. Oh yeah, but here's another thing, dog. You should never heckle a comedian. That's something else I'd say. If you mess around and crack a joke on a comedian and they send you home crying, don't get mad about it. Don't get mad about it, dog. Don't tuck your tail and run when they start talking bad about you. Because them comedians will talk real bad about you. You know what I mean? Anyway, it is there. Where was the insult? The insult was that your wife looks like Saving Private Ryan. Hey, when is the Saving Ryan? Because he got a bald wife. Man, that's an insult, man. You talk, it's an insult. But anyway, you do you. Hey, look, man, Keith Nolan, look. I am just telling you that when he got slapped in that face, I'm just telling you my natural reaction was, dog, hey, man. Guess it wasn't that oh, G.I. Jane. Yeah, G.I. Jane. Guess he didn't find it that funny, huh? Guess he didn't find it that funny, huh? Anyway, G.I. Jane too. Hey, man, look, man, I don't want to talk about it anymore. That's dumb. A joke doesn't give you the right to put your hands on people. That's why people get shot all the time. Oh, I didn't say he had the right to slap him. Track Life Productions. I did not say. Oh, no, she didn't laugh. She rolled her eyes real heavy. No, she gave him the side eye. But no, I didn't say he had the right to smack him. And let me get this let me be very clear. I didn't say he had the right to slap him. I didn't. Also, I didn't say that he shouldn't be punished for slapping him. He went up on that stage, slapped the tar out that man, and he's going to have to deal with whatever it is comes to him because he did it. Same thing as anybody else. If you crack a joke about my wife and if I cold cock you in the mouth, knock your teeth off, that's assault. And whatever happens to me, happens to me. But because I made that decision to do it. All I'm saying is, don't start none, won't be none. Don't start none, won't be none. And when you make the decisions that you make the decisions that you make. You Jones on somebody's wife in their face. Somebody you know probably don't like you. And that man loses it and slaps you in the face, dog. You might want to say, oops, I guess I went too far with him this time. However, he is going to suffer whatever he suffers, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's on him. The legal right. We all boxing fans don't front. Yeah, man, I ain't tripping, bro. I mean, seriously. If he gets canceled, he loses all the stuff that he's worked for, bro, that's a decision he made. And it was a bad decision. I, on the other, at the same time, are thinking, dog, that was a bad decision to crack that joke about that man's wife. It was really a bad decision. That was a tacky joke. It was tacky. It sounded to me to be vengeful. And because he had said something about his wife before. That's not the first joke he busted about that man's wife. What did he say the last time? He said when he hosted the Oscar, he said that Jada Pinkett boycotting the Oscars is like, I don't remember, somebody, I don't know, man, something about you weren't invited to begin with. Like you're a joke. Man, anyway, it is what it is. Y'all do what y'all want to do. He got the taste slapped out of his mouth, and that's what you get. And he's going to get what he gets for doing what he did. Junior Vargas said, good morning, Fanon. New subscriber to the channel. Thoughts on Ryan Garcia, Pitbull who wins? Oh, give me Ryan Garcia in that fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a corn. Lonnie Davis said, Fanon, you a cornball for that one. Sticks and stones, humility and meekness is great to strength. He laughed at first. Man, dude, I don't give a so you. Hey, let me tell you what you are, dude. You out of the channel. I don't care. They ain't corny about that. What I stated, moron, was a fact. I stated a fact. I didn't state nothing but a fact. He cracked a joke about somebody's wife and he got the taste slapped out of his mouth. He has to deal with it. He slapped the taste out that man's mouth. He's going to have to deal with it. Okay? No joke. All right? It is what it is. You want me to feel sorry for Chris Rock? I don't. That's on you. That's his choice. I don't feel sorry for that man. I don't feel sorry for Will Smith either. They both made decisions that grown men make. What do you want me to do? You want me to cry for that man? No. That man cracked a tacky joke. Or he cracked a joke on a man's wife in that man's face. And here's what happened to him. You go do that. Be surprised somebody don't slap you. Anyway, they tripping, nothing corny about defending your wife. I mean, it is what it is. I thought he overreacted. He said, damn, Fanon, we said that at the time. Hey, man, that's just facts, dog. I'm just telling you. Comedians can do what comedians want to do. If you want to crack jokes about people and you get repercussions off what you say, you ain't no different than any other human being. you can face ramifications because of what you say. And it's just what it is. Everybody else got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. I can't be sitting up in here as I'm a boxing commentator, right? I'm not the boxing media. I'm a boxing commentator, right? If I sit up there and I talk about Terrence Crawford like he is a dog, I'm not talking about boxing, right? I'm talking about him, right? And I say I do something stupid like accuse this man of cheating on his wife and put out there, I don't know, that he's cheating on his wife and doing all this other stuff, right? And then I get slapped with a lawsuit because I'm saying something about that man and his wife and defaming that man. Then guess what? I get what I get for defaming that man. I don't have the right to defame Terrence Crawford. I can give my opinion about that man in a boxing ring. But if I'm out there defaming that man every day, and then I just so happen to be walking in a fight and Terrence Crawford walks up on me and slaps fire from my mouth, guess what? Hey, dog, maybe you shouldn't have been talking about that man so bad and so personally. That's ramification. I know that. And that's why I would never do that. Because I know full well that doing that to people, you get ramifications for doing that to people, man. It is what it is. And by the way, most comedians that I've met, and I mean that, most comedians that I've met are jackasses. They are jackasses in person. And I mean that. Some of them comedians are some of the nastiest, meanest type people that are just mean-spirited. Because I'm sorry, dog, there's something mean-spirited about talking bad about people like that, man. Some of these cats are real funny, loving it, all that stuff. You know, funny, but some of these cats can be real mean-spirited. And if you use your skill set to get mean-spirited on somebody, man, because you can do it, and be like, oh, man, yeah, I can make fun of you in front of 1 million people because I'm a comedian, I have the right to do it, and you humiliate somebody like that, dog, I mean, hey, man, use your powers carefully because that tongue is a whip. You know what I mean? It's a whip. No joke. I don't know if you've ever been to a comedy show, but some of them, those comedians, when they want to make you feel bad, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? They can whip, man. They make you feel horrible about yourself if you care what they think. You know what I'm saying? So you start whipping out personal insults on people, dog, you just being a jerk, man. You know what I mean? Keep it. If somebody is heckling you and getting in the middle of your show and doing that, and they let fire loose on you, dude, that's what you get. You doing that with a comedian is just you looking to get embarrassed. Doing that, like trying to heckle Dave Chappelle, dog, I can't even imagine trying to heckle Dave Chappelle. That man will whop you in that mouth-to-mouth stuff. But dude, if he ever starts going in personally on people, like really personally on people, and you humiliate people, you cannot humiliate people and then stand behind the fact that you're a comedian while you're out there humiliating people. Dog, you gonna be surprised, dog, if your mouth gets you into something because they can't deal with your mouth. So they try to deal with you in some other way, dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that stuff out there, man. It won't come back at you. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, man. You can't, if you're out humiliating people, dude, you're the comedian. They're not a comedian. And you're out here humiliating them? Nah, dog. Said Will Smith should have checked his way. Dog, that's his marriage, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm telling you, we off topic just for another couple seconds. That is, and then we're going to let it go. But no, man, that's on them, dog. And like I said, if whatever Will Smith is going through and he's dealing with, dog, that's on him. And whatever Chris Rock got out of that, dog, that's on him. To me. No joke. But I know them comedians can be real mean-spirited, man. And to sit there and try to be humiliated in front of a group of people, dog, I'm just saying, if you're a comedian or anybody else, man, you should be real careful when you go to the beyond the point of cracking jokes and you get to the point of humiliating people. Dog, you need to be careful because, man, cats are going to defend themselves, man. You know what I mean? If you heckle me while I be on stage doing my skit, I'm shutting you down with the humor. Oh, yeah. Hey, no joke. Them comedians, and you deserve it because them comedians will humiliate you, bro. Hey, Gabriel Wynn said, finally disagree with you, Fanon. CR is just doing his job. Both joke you mentioned, he said, CR was doing his job, and he can't act like presenters never act like that in Oscars. Oh no, he was doing his job. He was, man. He was doing his job. I'm not gonna lie, he did his job. It ain't his job to humiliate people though. It's really not, dog. Man, everybody grimaced at that thing, man. That ain't your job to humiliate people. But anyway, if he did it, he did it. I don't care. Nah, hey man, slap him again, don't slap him. I wish he wouldn't have slapped him. All I'm saying is I'm not gonna feel sorry for that man getting slapped for that. Because, dude, you shouldn't be talking about people's wives. Man, you shouldn't be talking about a man's wife. You shouldn't be laying jokes on that dude. And then it was the second one he did to him, too. But it is what it is, man. We can disagree on that, man. Go Chris Rock, dog. But I just don't like mean-spirited jokes. That's personally, I don't like mean-spirited people. And I personally think that from what I've seen of Chris Rock, dog, Chris Rock's an asshole. Sorry to use that cuss word, but Chris Rock's an asshole. He comes across like one. You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle doesn't come across like one. Dave Chappelle don't be insulting people like, I've never heard Dave Chappelle do that. It's almost nice and kind of sniding, and people got different kind of tastes for jokes, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. It is what it is. But look, man, he said he was actually laughing at the joke himself. It was only when he looked at Jada. Nah, he was faking Justin Tudor. He was like, ha, ha, ha. Nah, dude, he's fake. He wasn't laughing at that. He was embarrassed. That's what that smile looked like to me. Like, anyway, yeah, Dave is cool, man. Dave Chappelle don't seem like he gonna do that to you. But anyway, I'm just saying, man, it probably ain't, man, you got to be careful when you humiliate people, man. If you cross the line from a joke to an insult and then you end on insulting somebody, just be careful. But it is. He said Chris Rock was never funny anyways. Oh, well. Hey, man, it is what it is, dog. But look, man, I got to get up out of here. Much love. No, I don't know Chris Rock. No, but I've listened to Chris Rock enough. No, I don't know Chris Rock. I've listened to Chris Rock talk. Dog, I've listened to Chris Rock talk. I've seen him engage. I've seen how he cuts people, how he socializes with people. To me, he seems like a jerk. I can tell you other dudes I think are like jerks, but I don't know him personally. But he's got a very snide sense of humor. Snide and insulting sense of, he enjoys insulting people. Very, very quick with the insults. But it is what it is. He said Rick Gervais gave a reaction and cracked a joke about Jada in August. I see Smith on I don't see TMZ slap. Hey, dude, come on, man. I don't know. What's he supposed to go run up and slap everybody that cracks jokes? I don't know. It was a bad moment, bro. He wouldn't have slapped The Rock. I don't know if he would have slapped The Rock or not, dog. No joke. If you lose it, you lose it, bro. He said, always a pleasure talking that boxing with you. Yes, sir. Anyway, I'm done, bro. I ain't got to defend Will Smith. Hey, I don't care what. Hey, like I said, Will Smith can deal with what Will Smith dealt with. He can deal with what he dealt with. I don't even care. It is what it is. But I think he would have slapped Chris Rock. I think he would have slapped The Rock. No joke. I still think he would have slapped him. Because his mind wasn't there. He'd slap him. No reason for me to think he wouldn't have. That ain't the first time Chris Rock slapped somebody. That ain't the first time that Will Smith slapped somebody. God bless you for now. I hope you have a absolutely big strike. But anyway, I'm out of here, man. Much love. And that's it. He said he got slapped, get over with. Exactly. He got slapped, get over with. Get over it. Anyway, it is what it is. And with that, he said insults are the comics' divine getaway to more shine. Oh, I don't understand that. Anyway, it is much said insults are the comics' design gateway to more shine. Yeah, the insults, I don't like it. You're crazy. Whatever, man. I'm crazy. See you later, dude. Whatever, man. I don't know why you're out here talking. Anyway, it is what it is. With that, I'm out. Deuces.